Patup patup. Ba-doop, 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 ba-da-doo-da-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Okay, where is this thing? Okay, I found it. It works. It's on the screen. Oh, the chat's in the wrong place. I thought I fixed that earlier. It seems that we have a problem. Eustace, we have a problem. Our military jets are flying over the cringe zone. Prepare for landing. Hello, everybody. Welcome in and God bless ya. Happy, I forgot, what do we call Thursdays again? Dude, tell me someone's keeping a list of all the days, because I don't remember nothing. My memory for sure has exploded. It exploded. Welcome in, everybody. God bless you and happy, can we call this, wait, darn it. I can't, Hard Thursdays. This is not Cartoon Network, hello? Excuse you. Eustace, we have a problem. Conductor, we have a problem. Now wait, hold on, I'm not that autistic. I don't like trains. You can't make me confess my crimes. Oh my goodness, Iron Tiger, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Gabe, even though he's waiting for me to give him one of my lifetime subs. Huntra, thank you for the $10 super chat on YouTube. Please take care of yourself. And if you gotta go rest, don't worry. The gremlin will be here to hopefully bring you some good vibes. Perhaps more pain and suffering as you are subjected to hear my voice. The pain and torture of hearing my voice. I wish on nobody, but sometimes you guys just like, you show up and then you listen and I'm like, okay, cool. Very good. I mean, what did I remember? Oh, for cartoon. Yeah, I used to watch Cartoon Network all the time. I was a Cartoon Network and a SpongeBob kid. Those were good times. Those were different times. Those were times where I was in fact peaceful and living my life as a child. Now I'm just a depressed, cynical adult. I have grown up to be Squidward. And that is not why I still love SpongeBob, even though everything after season 4 kind of sucks. Because it is the cycle of life. One must be happy as a sponge, and then cynical as a, I almost said tentacle. Cynical as a tentacle is wild. What was he, an octopus, or was it a? No, he was a squid. It's in the name, Squidward. Well, I'm a fake fan. You can revoke my lifetime card here. Cephalopod, whatever the heck he was, the Cephalopod Lodge. You ever think that the Cephalopod Lodge was a mason? You know, now I think about it, right? Like, technically, Squidward was a mason. Yo, dude, my brain just exploded, bro. He was in the Cephalopod Lodge. He was a Freemason. Yo, we're cooked, man. They were trying to indoctrinate us while we were kids. Even SpongeBob. They said join a lodge. Join the Freemasons. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's actually crazy. Now think about it. Look, this wasn't on the agenda today, but my brain goes to like the weirdest things, you know? But it's all good. It's all good. We're here, we're existing, and very good. He's ineligible for communion in the Roman Catholic Church. That's wild. Are you saying Squidward can't take the Eucharist? Oh man. Have you been typical Tito's like Live Mus? Like Taco Bell? Have you been enjoying the $1 specials? Where in God's green earth do you get Taco Bell $1 specials? Because I don't see it, buddy. More like 10-year special. It'll take you 10 years to pay off your order. But yeah, big Uwa jet. Yes, instead of Uwa today, we're doing the Pink Panther opening. The Pink Panther opening. The neuropathy makes me feel like my feet are asleep, so I don't know if that'll be too effective. Oh, well, I will not bite your ankles now, I suppose. We will have to bite your hands. The gremlin... You must put the gremlin very far from you if you wish to keep your limbs. My child. Hey, Jigglyfan. You need a hug, man? What's up, Jimothy? Polygon, good to see you guys. God bless you. One must imagine Squidward happy. Dude, there was that really dark episode where it was implied that he ended his life. And there was this other episode where they sort of implied that he was gonna, you know... But, like, you remember... I think that episode got, like, banned or censored or something where his eyes were, like, all black. Why are you licking me, Tenchi? Do I need to fire you? Do I need to give you the mod owner's manual? How to be a mod? Nah, I don't care. Anyway, welcome, bid. I love when Squidward pretended to be Santa Claus and gave everything in his house to the town. Dude. Look, Squidward had his good moments. I think, like, after season 4 or 5, they started reducing the characters to mindless, like, brain rot. Instead of people with, like, actual, like, problems that they were sort of maybe solving or trying to be better or you know, like, moral lessons. And I don't know, I think, what was his name? Who made the show? It was, Steven Hilberg, right? Yeah, Steven Hilberg. I think he was still alive for most of the, like, later seasons and stuff. And I don't know what was going on in Nickelodeon, but they absolutely ruined SpongeBob. And now it's just a bunch of, like, truly mindless slop of the generation. One of the cartoons I'm most pained about, honestly, because I grew up with it. Heck, I think even before, like, when I was in the womb, bro, like, my mom was watching SpongeBob and stuff. And then when I came out, I was, like, watching SpongeBob on TV. She would plot me for on TV. Maybe that's why I have glasses, but, I don't know, man. I would spoil something, but I feel like it would dox me because I got to meet, people who worked on, well, person who worked on SpongeBob, but I won't say who. And then one of the cast kids went. I never met one of the cast kids at school, but they were somewhere, man. But that's all I say. Now you gotta go and figure it out. Anyway, that's enough SpongeBob. We're here to focus on our own creative projects so we can be as big as SpongeBob one day. No, I'm kidding. I never plan on being as big as the great Bob himself. I don't know if I've got that many years on me, but I really enjoyed SpongeBob as a kid. That's like I don't know if it's like my top cartoon of like all time, but it definitely holds a special place in my heart because it's part of my childhood. But yeah, those were different times. And now I am old. Cerebral Theatrics said season 1 to 3 Golden Age, season 4 to 5 Silver Age, season 6 to 8. Well, at least you didn't say 6, 7. Dark Age 9 to 11, Bronze Age 12 present, second Dark Age. Dude, for real though, for real. I can get behind that. I can get behind that a lot. The last good SpongeBob movie was the Plankton movie. I don't think I watched the one. I am really sad that all these characters getting movies, man, but whatever, I guess. Dude, and then Camp Coral, I thought they were supposed to do spin-off shows. You know like how mad that made me when like Camp Coral was coming out? I haven't watched it and I refuse to watch it, but I was like, dude, isn't this kind of messing with like the canon of the show? Hey, what's up, that one guy? Appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Drake Bell came to my high school one time, says Bingo V. That's wild, dude. Wait, like young Drake Josh? Or not Drake Josh. Drake Bell, sorry. Young Drake Bell or like older Drake Bell? Dude, okay. I know we're going down like the nostalgia train here, but did you guys like ever watch those like Nickelodeon shows like iCarly and like Victorious and stuff like that, and like Sam and Cat. I didn't really watch Sam and Cat because I was like, I don't know, I kind of outgrew Nickelodeon, Disney, and like Cartoon Network at some point. But do you guys like remember Victorious and iCarly? Man, iCarly was so good. And Drake and Josh. Dude, I was rewatching Drake and Josh like a couple months back. I don't think I ever like finished it, man. Oh, those are some days. It really sucks what Dan Schneider did to a lot of those kids though. And Jeanette McCurdy was absolutely done dirty by like her mom and oh dude, Zoe 101, H2O, all of those shows. My gosh, what a walk down memory lane this is. I don't know why we're going down this conversation, but like I'm all for it, you know. Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Oh, that was a good one too. Powerpuff Girls. That was a good one too. There were a lot of good shows in 2010s and early 2000s for sure. Oh, you guys remember Ned's Declassified Survival Guide or whatever? Oh man, that was another good show. Dude, there's so many shows I just want to like go back and watch. Revisit when TV was actually like somewhat decent still. At least for like my generation. Now it's just all slop. Most of it at least. I thought Bluey was gonna be good, but then there were like some woke parts and I'm just like, okay, well I'm done, dude. I'm done. Yo, what's up, Maria, Miss Boogie? How you doing? Yeah, Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. That was a dude, that show had me dying. For real though. What's up, Justiniano? I hope I pronounced your name okay. Powerpuff Girls are great. I grew up on He-Man and X-Men. I'm old. Oh man. Did you see the new He-Man movie? Did you guys wait, has anybody here in chat seen the new He-Man movie? It looks okay, no offense, and maybe it's not bad. I haven't watched it, but I feel like they butchered it from what I saw in the trailer. But I know we're jumping around between like shows and movies right now. I'm really sorry if my somewhat ADHD brain is messing you guys up right now. Low key, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh man. It seems like maybe a fun movie, not a classic, but a fun film. Okay. So I think like, wait, are She-Ra and He-Man related? I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest, like one of the old heads is gonna have to tell me because I don't know. Or is it just the same universe? Because I'm pretty sure they're like, what, brother and sister, cousins or something? They're siblings, they're twins? Okay. Dude, okay, so back in college, I watched She-Ra and the Princesses of Power or something, like, you know, the reboot like cartoon that they made, super duper woke. Were like She-Ra and Catra like ever lesbian in the canon? I don't think so, right? I think She-Ra got with one of the characters that they kind of like really dumbed down in that stupid remake cartoon. Dude, I was so mad. I watched the whole show because I was like sort of woke in college. But like looking back at it, they ruined it. Like I'm so worried that they did that with He-Man in this movie. You know, maybe they made him like gay or something. Like at this point, I don't know, man. They've ruined so many shows in like the last like 5 to 10 years. It's actually really sad. So far, new He-Man movie is good. Some fourth wall stuff. Okay, I mean, as long as they didn't make it woke, I hope not. I didn't see it, but Pal said it would be good if Skeletor wasn't gay. Did they make Skeletor gay? He doesn't seem like a gay character to me. Then again, at this point, who knows what they're doing? New movie is good and not woke. Original She-Ra was a spin-off for girls. New She-Ra felt woke. No, it didn't just feel woke. It was absolutely woke. New She-Ra is absolutely woke. I watched the whole thing. I'm telling you, I watched the whole thing. I And I'm very disappointed looking back that I did watch the whole thing, but it is extremely woke. I feel like it was a spit in the face to the original creators, to be honest. They make fun of the woke stuff in the He-Man movie. I mean, I hope they make fun of She-Ra, because I feel like they butchered her super hard. Jared Leto is a franchise killer. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Clown Thriller? Hi, Puffy Yami Yumi. Oh, dude, that was a good... Wait, do you guys know that, like, speaking of Puffy Yami Yumi, I think Teen Titans is getting, like... Well, I don't know if this is in the works anymore, but they were supposed to get, a new show or something. I really hope they do. And that it's not woke, because I'm going to be really mad. Although, I did watch things like, Young Justice and other things where, like, Starfire and Robin technically, like, don't end up together, like, once he's Nightwing. So I'm not like a comic head or anything, but I was really curious about how their relationship ended up after like Teen Titans. And it made me so sad because I shipped them really hard. So again, I don't jump in between like series, but like, you guys know how my brain doesn't work. Skeletor is campy like he was in the original cartoon. Nice. I don't know if we can really gatekeep Hollywood. They're really big. Like, I think indie films would need to pop up, but I mean, I hope that there's still at least one or two good people left in Hollywood, which is like finding a needle in a haystack probably at this point. Well, yeah, the modern audience doesn't exist. They've engineered the modern audience because all the theater kids decided that they wanted to be the stars of the show, and they're probably all gay at this point. So, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I really don't like theater kids at all. I didn't like them in high school. They definitely don't like them now. They're the most self-absorbed people I've ever had the displeasure of seeing on the screen and being in voice acting, especially Ian voice acting, dude. All the darn stupid theater kids. I was the band kid though, so maybe I'm not that much better. Well, I wasn't really like the band kid. I was in band, but like I wasn't like a band kid per se. I was just kind of there. I just wanted to play an instrument. So if you need a chancla, done. He's in Ember's chat. Oh, done. P Bungwater. Dude, that was hilarious. That video. Honestly, the first time I saw it, I was so taken aback. But like, it ended up being funny. So that's all I can really say. Bridge DM is like not with James Gunn in the driver's seat. I don't want a Teen Titans live action. Last time they did, the character design looked horrible. I want an animated Teen Titans. I don't care about live action. Jared Leto gave us 30 seconds to Mars, so I can't be mad at him. Celeste is a baby. She watched Teen Titans Go. I did not watch Teen Titans Go. Teen Titans Go is after my generation. Nick and Starfire together in the original. Wait, are they? No, because I think he ends up with, what is it, Batgirl? That was her name? I don't remember her name, which I thought was stupid. I'm gonna be really honest. Like, any ship that isn't, like, Dick and Starfire, or Corey, I don't care. I'm gonna be really honest. I don't care about any other ship. Barbara can go to, the wheelchair. Anyway. Yeah, CV Catalyst. This is the ice outfit that was promised you 3,000 years ago. Indeed, you missed the grand reveal this past Sunday. Voltron Legendary Defender Season 3 or 4 was an entire episode dedicated to Shiro's homosexuality when there hadn't been any indication of him being gay in previous seasons. Dude, that was another reason I dropped Voltron, because the gay stuff. Dude, I'm telling you, when I was in college, like, all the gay stuff, it was just gay. And look, when you're surrounded by the... Anyway, let me not go there. Dude, it's so bad, man. It's so freaking bad. Like, the modern audience is something that they engineered because they want to make everybody gay. If you can get them while they're young and put all of this in the cartoons, you have customers hooked up on antidepressants and HRT for life afterwards when they're older. It's insane. Hey, Celestium, do you still do doodle streams? Not really. Like, every once in a blue moon, if I feel like I'm in the mood to draw. But I don't know. I've been feeling like really down today, but I'm glad to spend time with you guys. Man, kids are nowhere close to the theater kids. You know, that's fair. We are not as bad. Joel said the only studio that was a feasible alternative to mainstream Hollywood was Angel Studios, and they went on NYSC, immediately released Animal Farm, so yikes. Well, Angel Studios. Well, at least we have Angel Sword Studios. That might be where we're going next. The Dompy Universe Ember is cursed. Look, okay, so I told Ember that we're gonna put her on the Power diet. We're gonna put her on salads and berries. That's the Power diet. That's what I feed my pals. You know, there's this little juicy pizza hanging in the third slot of the food bin that they can't go to first because the AI will eat usually what's on the left. Look, I love Ember, bro, but that was cursed. You know what? I'm glad Don P took some notes. He took notes, and I think he did a great job. Not exactly what I was envisioning, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it, man. Her and Juju need to go on the Pal World diet, though, ASAP before they get a heart attack. Please pray for Squish. She's now at the ER. Please pray for her. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Wait, Squish as in, like, squishy? Or, Squish Possum? Oh, Squishy, okay. Yeah, if we can lift, Squishy up in prayer, you guys, she's currently at the ER. And I know her dog has been going through some problems too, so, you know, prayers for her and her family, absolutely. If you go full-time, do you think you would do art again? Honestly, like, if I were full-time, I could dedicate more time to my creative endeavors. That's why I commission a lot of people, because I don't have the time or the energy. And if I was full-time, I think you guys would absolutely see more creative projects from me. Not just AI, but, like, actually me drawing or working with artists to bring more stuff to you guys, because I wish I could go full-time. But going back to the prayer thing, yeah, guys, please pray for her. It would mean a lot to me if you did. She's a great lady, and she's been through a lot of stress, especially with her dog as of late. So appreciate y'all. Would it ever be practical for her to go full-time when she has her first child? I mean, I would love to be full-time before I become a mom. That would be really nice. I could be like, there's this one VTuber who actually has her young kid, also with the VTuber model, which is really cute. I think it was like Rei Otsuka, but we'll see. We'll see what God says, and if I do get to be full-time, great. If not, I mean, I've been working since like 17, 18 years old, so you know, it's not, you know, you guys have to remember, it's not feasible for everyone to go full-time. Like, even though I've gotten a lot of support, I still can't technically go full-time, but it's okay. I'm not really worried about it if I'm not able to. Right now, it's just it's just not possible, especially where I live. My cost of living would require me to make like after like taxes and any projects that I might have every month. Like, if I had to, let's say I wasn't like, you know, planning on getting married, or if I was like single, I'd have to make like, after everything, probably like at least 4,000 to 5,000 a month after like taxes. And after taxes and any like projects that I may have during the month, which means gross, I'd probably have to make closer to like probably anywhere between like I would say like 7 to 10K, because gotta factor in like taxes, and as a self-employed person, you have to pay more taxes than someone who works in a normal W2 job. And you're paying self-employment tax plus income tax on top of that. So effectively, I'd be taxed anywhere between 25 to 30%. of any, profit that I may have. So right now it's just not consistent enough, but who knows, maybe next year. And if not next year, I mean, you guys still love me being part-time, right? But anyway, yeah, taxation is theft. Yeah, and here's the other thing, like YouTube takes 30% of, like super chats, memberships, and I think even like ad revenue too. So effectively from YouTube, I'm only getting like anywhere between like what, 30 to 40% of anything that I make, I think. And then on Twitch, I think right now I'm at 60-40, but think about it, I have taxes to pay. So effectively, I'm making closer to, let's see. So if Twitch takes 30%, wait, no, 40% plus 30% taxes is like closer to, like, I'm only getting like what, maybe 40% from Twitch when I think about it. Kick is much better because Kick is like a what, 90-10 split or 95-5 split. And then yeah, like Kick is better, but obviously most people don't watch me on Kick. And then Rumble is a better split, but then not many people watch me on Rumble either. So my main platforms are the ones where they take money, and then you have to factor taxes on top of that and any projects that I might do for the month on top of that. So it's I hate taxes, man. It's so stupid and gay. It's so gay. But you know what? It's okay because we get to fund the people who go into Waffle House and throw chairs around. It's worth it. Don't you think, chat? We get to subsidize those people. Oh, man. Anyway, now that I want my brains to combust into horse glue, I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep drinking this gamer subs. Thank you. Sorry. Let me go to my... I thought I had Kick open. I feel like a tree dart. Hold on. I have to say my thank yous. Thank you, Iron Tiger, for the gifted subs. Thank you, Jay Motoki, for the 10 kicks. Lucifer the Doberman, thank you for the 100 kicks. Appreciate ya. And then we've got thank you, Iron Tiger, for the 5 gifted, and thank you, Serval Theatrics, for and F Nug for the follow. Appreciate ya. Hey, welcome in, Tiff. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you? How was your stream? How are you? Hope you had a good stream. Let me know how it was in the chat. But yeah, unfortunately, Gremlin is not at the point yet where she can be a full-time streamer. But again, not the end of the world. Not necessary for me to continue being here and showing up and spending time with you guys. It would make my life easier in so many ways, but that will demand a different kind of work. I definitely have to be streaming. I mean, and honestly, I really want to. I'd love to stream longer than 4 hours, like 4 to 5, maybe 6 hours, either every day or every other day. Honestly, like if I could stream full-time, I'd probably stream Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then I'd probably throw in like Friday or something, or even Monday. I definitely wouldn't do Saturday. Like Saturday and Sunday, Saturday is definitely like my relaxation day unless I get called for like collab, but we'll get there eventually. Plus, I have to become a better streamer. I gotta learn the ropes. I gotta be able to tell you guys stories and explode in a really funny way. Hansha, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I didn't hear the notification for some reason. Do you stereotype band kids by the instrument they play? Oh yeah, we did that all the time. We hated those trumpet players, I don't want to give away too much information about myself, but I did play a wind instrument. I won't tell you which wind instrument it was, so that is a secret. That is a secret. Gotta pick them hours right, though. Honestly, if I was streaming full-time, I'd probably start streaming like either around 2 or 3 o'clock p.m. EST. And, well, the problem is that, like, we have a set schedule, so I know most people I don't know, like, if I streamed earlier and got off around the time that I usually start, I feel like it would be a problem. So maybe I'd start streaming closer to like 4 o'clock stream from like 4 to 8 or from 3 to 7, I think would be my like time that I stream. But again, I know that a lot of people probably, you know, like me, have a normal day job and then they kind of come home and relax, or you're at work and you're listening to me on your earbuds or something. But we'll see, we'll see. Thank you for the $2 super chat. You're a trumpet player. Oh, dude. Oh my god. I love trumpet player. You know, I just want you to know that even if you're a trumpet player, Hansha, that's so sad, bro. I'm sorry. Look, I still love you, even if you're a trumpet player, or used to be one. Dude, that is so, you know, that's so ironic that I said such a horrible thing about trumpet players, and bro's like, I'm a trumpet player, and I'm like, well, you know, I can't take back what I said, it's on stream. Inferior, you know what? Wood wins, best wins. You ain't got nothing on me, you stinky trumpet player. We ate you guys here. You were always the ones that got in trouble, and you were always the ones sitting in the back getting in trouble. Okay? Don't you come here and say inferior woodwinds. I'll smack my woodwind on your face. Okay, look. All you brass players thinking you're so cool, and then you sax players thinking you're all that because you can play Careless Whisper on your stupid sax. See the alliteration I did there. Your stupid sax. You're like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put a mute into your instrument. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab a mute. I'm gonna stick it in there, and then I don't want to hear your dumb playing. I'm gonna grab a little piccolo and go in your ear. I wasn't a piccolo player, by the way. But anyway, that's besides the point. Dude, no, but being a woodwind and marching band, bro, that was intense. You have to have your arms in the like weirdest position as a woodwind player, and then march. Bro, high school was crazy, man. We were out of those fields. We were running laps. The band director made us run laps and stuff so that we could be somewhat in shape. No, man. Those were some different times. Okay, percussion players were cool. Okay, I'll give it to the percussion players. They were kind of cool. Me and orchestra with the guitar. Dude, I remember my orchestra days. You know, I would have stayed in orchestra if my high school had one. They never got one while I was there. I was really sad about that. You're a trumpet supporter, your band? I am not a trumpet supporter. Sorry. I'll just share my hate for trumpet players now. Hey, don't knock the sax, it's epic. Look, I'm not talking about... Look, the saxophone is a great instrument. The problem was the bad kids who played sax, okay? Which was like maybe 2 people. Oh, man. Careless Whisper's good, but yeah, but the singer, like, wasn't he gay or something? What was his name? It was like Michael something. I think that was his name. Bro was gay, dude. He was probably singing to men being like... Yeah, George Michael, my bad. His first name wasn't Michael, but there was a Michael in there. Bro was mad gay, dude. I think he got AIDS or something. But anyway. I hope that he's okay. Or if he's passed away, that he's, you know, there's no way for me to end the sentence here. But look, his music was pretty darn good. I'll give him that, okay? Can't deny the man's music was good. It was really nice. But he was gay. Anyway. Thank you for the 100 kicks, Alexar. Appreciate ya. Welcome in. You can deny his music was good, but you'd be a liar. Look, I never said his music wasn't good. Look, I never said... Okay, you guys need to stop putting words in my mouth that I didn't say. I never said the man's music wasn't good. Okay? It was great. It was excellent. I mean, it ended up becoming a meme. I got distracted. Anytime I'm quiet, if I'm not reading chat, I absolutely got distracted. I didn't. Okay. Do you want to get fired? You haven't even been on the job for a month and you want to get fired already. This is crazy. Squirrel? Where? Dude, I didn't have ADHD before and now I'm just cooked, bro. I'm just cooked. All the sugar went to my head. Brain exploded. Boned waffles? What are boned waffles? I like my pizza boneless. Look, if you like your pizza with bones, you got a problem. You got a problem, that's all I gotta say. She got distracted by Little Caesars pizza. Dude, I'm gonna burn all the Little Caesars pizza right in front of your face. It's gonna warm me up for the winter this year. What brain? You're right, sorry. I gave my last brain cell when I was talking to Ember the other day. I play bagpipe after chocolate milk sometimes. Alright, I need to stop banning people. Some of you are getting a little too comfortable around here with your statements. No, I'm kidding. I don't care. But have you heard of Casey's Pizza? No, I have not. I don't think that exists here. Look, it's all good here. It's all good. I have an issue that Celeste talks like my daughter. Uh-oh. Has my dad found my VTubing activities? My dad actually, my parents know I'm a VTuber. My dad was like, why did you stop being so business-minded for a while? And I was like, I don't know, depression, stupidity, giving in to the worms, to the brain worms. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Hansha. Brass instruments for life, picking a woodwind. Jeez. Look, if you have beef with me, we're gonna square it up on the Discord, okay? We're gonna each grab an instrument. I haven't touched an instrument in years. You know, I've been wanting to go back to playing the violin. But like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I could never pull off a vibrato. When I was like learning when I was youngin'. I really want to play the violin again though. Maybe in the future I'll buy myself one. I'm not sure yet though, because I don't know. I also want to learn how to sing, and I feel like I'd rather learn how to sing first and then go back to playing the violin or some form of instrument. It would be really cool, like if I could do that, because I'd absolutely use it in my AI stuff. Let's see, we've got a Rumble rant from Wes. Thank you for the $5. Appreciate you. Thoughts on the crazy stuff going down in Spain all day? Thousands of Moroccans have been rushing the border, burning cars and stealing. I think I saw that earlier on X. And here's the thing. These countries in Europe, like similar to the UK, have brought this upon themselves. They have become pretty much almost open borders to these third world people. And then they surprise Pikachu face themselves when things go wrong, right? They've become so tolerant of cultures and religions that do not mesh with Western thought, and unfortunately, this is the consequence. This is the consequence of them doing that. I feel bad, right? Because it's horrible, right? There's a lot of innocent people who are gonna get trampled, who are gonna, catch strays, but the governments are mostly to blame, and of course, the people who vote these clowns in are also to blame, but at the end of the day, this is just the way they're going. And we've already seen this, right? With the H-1Bs and other stuff. It's just going to get worse, man. It's going to, look, I may not be white, but I see the writing on the wall. And it makes me really sad for you guys because, look, as much as I joke about white people not seasoning their food or anything, I think that whites do have cultures, right? You guys have your Western culture and stuff and what is built, classical music and other cool stuff, and I don't know, Vikings maybe. I don't freaking know. What do you guys have at this point? I don't know. White paper clips, pain and suffering, perhaps. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Look, I gotta stop messing around. I'm gonna marry a white man. I gotta stop. Yeah, I'm not white. I'm a person of color. Didn't you see my hands the other day? Even though, look, I used to be pale as a ghost, but I'm technically not white. I'm technically a person of color. Neither of my parents look white. I was born and they were like, is this my child? So okay, I learned. No, don't leave. Okay, I'm technically part white. Look here, I'm Hispanic. I'm a mutt. I'm mixed, so I'm neither white nor black. But like my dad. So here's the thing. The only reason why me and one of my other siblings is like on the lighter side is because our grandmother, my dad's mom, she was a French descendant, and she was white, and then my dad's dad was black like charcoal. So all of my uncles and aunts, so my dad's parent or siblings, were all like mixed. But like technically I don't even have my parents' skin color. But yeah, like I never met my grandparents except for one of them, but like my dad's dad was like dark. Like he was dark, bro. He was black Dominican. And then my grandma was white lady. You could see the redness on her face. And then I found out she was part French, and then I wanted to stop existing because I don't like the French. I say oui à la croissant all the time, but I don't mean I like the French. No offense if you're French, by the way. I love you, but anyway. Yes, Dominican, what's up? Yeah, I'm Dominican. Dominicans come in all shapes and colors. There's chocolate milk, there's white milk, there's black like charcoal. There's a variety. Dark Ox says, Lethal is taking a break from streaming for now. I think that's for the best. Oh yeah, no, 100%. She's been working really hard on her projects, and I think she deserves a break. And then there's obviously stuff that she's talked to me about in private that I feel really bad for her, and there's really nothing I can do, and I feel really bad. But yeah, she deserves a break. 100%. So I say being VTuber is still business minded. Yeah, it is. But I used to design like my own merch and stuff. But like, dude, over 1 million illegals got into Spain. That's crazy, bro. But yeah, yeah, I'm technically not a white person, but even like, I mean, it's fine. I'm light skinned enough. You think they'll let me through in Spain if I tell them I'm a minority? Dude, I hate when people play the minority card. Just be good, man. I do like. Actually, maybe I have used it before. But I had the merit to back it up. UK is absolutely abysmal joke right now. Yeah, you guys are cooked in the UK. 100%. Birth rates less. Birth rates, they have 3 to 5 children. We have 1 to 1.5. They're going to replace white people in 50 to 150 years in their own countries. Yeah, you guys are kind of cooked. They're replacing all the white people. And again, look, know that this minority streamer here, POC, woman-based, ex-LGBT, VTuber, loves white people. Put it, clip it, ship it, and get me canceled. I love white people, and I think that it sucks what they're doing to you guys. Because, you know, there's a lot of wonderful cultures. Look, I don't agree with like pagan religions or anything of any kind of person, but you know, I think white people are beautiful. Now the gingers are kind of cooked because when they're older, they do not grace very nicely. But you know, I think white people are cool, and it really sucks, man. We should love it. You know, it's always love everyone except white people, and I'm just like, well, you can't say you love everyone if you think that the white people are terrible. It's stupid. And yes, Gabriel is a white man. He is Polish. He's a Polish man. And his Polish heritage will die with us. It will die with us because he doesn't know Polish. You see this? This guy says he's Polish and only knows like 3 words. How are we supposed to teach our kids Spanish and Polish if he don't know Polish? Where are my white Polish people in the chat? I need you to teach this man some Polish. So that our kids can learn Polish. Future kids. You're just as black as you are white. Thanks, babe. I appreciate it. Powder just condemned Celeste. Wait, what? Wait, Powder said something? Look, Powder is the blackest white person I've ever seen. Clearly, Don P. Bongwater showed us a real doxing of Powder. And, you know, she's a black trans woman. Oh my gosh, I got a sub. Jeremiah said, the first world excellence brought forth by Christianity is eroded for quite some time. Our complacency is the leverage that was needed to bring the great American culture down. Yeah, pretty much. We can call you an Oreo like a cookie. Pretty much, yeah. Best I can do is Puerto Rican. Look, we accept Puerto Ricans around here. Puerto Riqueños. So that means the Sorry streams more? I hope so. That would be nice. I haven't seen the Sorry stream in a long time. You have any non-dairy creamer? Oh gosh. Eee. Quick, gift leaflet 100 subs. I agree. We should gift leaflet all the subs. You got the military model? Of course. You give me an honorary white. Your plantation deed is in the mail. Dude, if I ever have a plantation, bro, we're gonna have arroz, we're gonna have rice, and we're gonna have plantains. We're gonna have a plantain plantation. And who would like to work on my plantation? We give you health care benefits. You get to sleep on a cotton in a little hut on the side of the road. And you get 1 hour of TV or computer time, your choice. Half of you will be picking the rice patties. The other half will be picking the plantains. And I will invite Banana Juju and Powder and Leaflet and Maria and Ember. And we will have some bananas and rice. So please sign up today. You will also get complimentary complimentary. Sorry, let me English better before the ESL in me comes out and you guys run me off the internet. You will get to watch a cat girl with high knee socks for 30 minutes on your break as you eat lunch. And that, can you switch between plantains and rice patties? Yes. And you get one complimentary call for 10 minutes every day to call your family and let them know you're doing okay and that the cat girls are treating you right. And you get a salary of 2 shekels a month. Okay? We're totally not run by the Jews. And cat girls will in fact take over the world. Anyway, congratulations. You are now a plantain worker or rice worker or field worker, plantation worker, because we can't use that other word. Anyway, 2 shekels, take it or leave it. Oh man. Dude, just send me to the fields now while you can. Hey, what's up, cleavage dude? We are up to the yappin. Yappin. Juju getting the sweats randomly was gold. Wait, where's Juju? Wait, is Juju here? I can't read. There's too many people talking. My epilepsy made meds cost 50k meds per 3 months. Am I eligible? Yes, we will. If you have a medical disorder, you will have to, of course, provide paperwork and we will give you your meds for free. Now, you will need to wear this, you will wear these ankle bracelets as you work. We need to keep track of all of you. Anyway, now that I'm done joking around and my 5 minutes of fame is over and I've gotten canceled once again, I hope you guys enjoyed that. You guys thought I got my stream destroyed? Nah, I'm good. Yo, what's up, Big Daddy Moonsugar? I'm a Mayo monkey. No good harvesting plantain. Send me to the rice. Look. You will be put in the rice fields. You will be paid 2 shekels a month, and that's it. And you will get a small stipend every month to go out and get a beer and some good food. But again, there will be an ankle bracelet, so if you try to run, it will shock you. And then and then it'll shock you enough to incapacitate you for a moment. Kind of like my pals in Pal World when I leave them without food overnight, and then I come back and they're starving with major injuries. And anyway, how we're doing today, I'm totally not doing evil things to my pals in Pal World. Okay, we are a legal, legit business. We have to work these crazy hours to meet demands. Okay? Powell taught you very well. Good, very good. Catch all the humans. Anyway.
At Ala Wallace Blunt 6404 donated $5 to super chat. Here's a coffee. Thoughts on Halo campaign evolved. And
thank you for the $5 super chat.
And bashing of male role models, i.e. Master Chief.
Dude, didn't they not Bungie? Wait, is Bungie's not in charge, right, of Halo anymore? Whoever is in charge of Halo right now, I think so I haven't played the new Halo, but I heard that it was garbage. I heard that it was extremely bad. I will not put my money there because I don't really care about Halo anymore. But yeah, let's just say that it is super duper garbage. And no, I'm not Hassan. I'm more humane than Hassan. At least I'll give you food and cat girls. What does Hassan give you? Just a shock and you're done. I do have the Master Chief collection, actually. Speaking of which, I don't know if I ever finished Reach. 343 put that annoying girl boss in it. They destroyed Halo long ago. Yeah. No race mixing, jingle jingle. Can we choose where the shot collar is placed at least? No. You can't. It's going on your ankles. Your ankles will be shocked. Now, if you would like the complimentary shock collar, you need to work at least 6 months and survive those 6 months, and then if you're a good plantation worker, you can you can get a collar signed by Hassan Piker himself. You can get one of those, and then you can also choose the color. So if you're into the color pink, you can get a pink collar. Shocking news! Gremlin's actually evil. Okay, there we go. Jappin. We LARPing as Asians? Nah. I'm just jappin. Cortana looks like Germa. Dude, wait, didn't someone compare was that the guy who they compared Cortana to that I saw on X? Oh, my English. Girl, you had us at Cat Girls with knee socks? Okay, Roboticus Prime. I won't talk about how great this job is anymore. If you want to sign up, please talk to a mod in the chat and they will gladly sign you up for the rice and plantations. Please remember that you will be signing an NDA because no one can know where you are, and if you break it, the caller may or may not do things to you. So please remember that it's being monitored 24/7 with Google Gemini. We're sponsored by Google Gemini. Obviously, I'm not, but you know, we're making a bit around here, okay? And make sure you behave, okay? And you will be monitored by the cat girls. The cat girls will make sure you're doing your job, okay? So be good little workers, good plantation workers, and get to picking some rice and some plantains and planting them as well. Thank you. And you will never see a cent of the profit, but you will have cat girls, so you should be happy and content with that. Do not ask for more because you will not get more. You might get shocked some anyway. So how are we doing, guys? Do you want to listen to my new song, my new AI song? I need your feedback, chat. I need your feedback. I like your current VTuber model. Thank you. I do too. I love it. It's great. Low poly, anime migration enforcement model. Totally not ice. Never let me make a joke again. Wait, what did you joke? Hold on. Only if you get to use Assad's golden toilet. You know, look, if you want to get fired that bad, you just gotta tell me these jokes are atrocious. But great. Wait a second, hold on. You know what? I regret reading that out loud. Actually, now I think about it. Oh, thank you, DJ Nathaniel. Appreciate ya. I did share Waiting Forever, but I have another one that I can show you guys. So give me 1 second here. This one is called Our Last Game. I went for a slightly different vibe. Wanted to be more catchy because we're out here trying to become Reddit famous. Meaning that I want everyone to complain about the fact that I use AI and that I'm a talentless loser who doesn't know how to draw, even though I'm the one making up my own lyrics and everything, you know? Anyway, but it's okay. We don't listen to the haters. We point and we laugh. So let me pull up this song here for you. And we can listen together to my new jam. It is available on Suno. I will probably upload it later to Spotify. And if you guys don't follow me on my other account, it's called Beanium Records. I will go ahead and post the link here for you guys. This is where I'm going to mostly be keeping my AI stuff. Like, from time to time, I may post some of the work I'm doing. But if you guys want to check out Beanium Records, lore-wise, I think I mentioned this on last stream, the beans technically can transform into different things, and they have different professions and stuff like that. And one of the professions is having a super huge record label called Beanium Records. So I hope you guys enjoy that.
Has become a member. Hey master, can I have Fox Girl instead? Also, you should watch Mushi music videos. They're good.
I think Mushi uploaded something the other day, actually. And we can react to that one song where me, Juju, Powder, and Leaf are schoolgirls. If you guys want. My only complaint, Mushi, is that my character isn't flat like a washboard. I don't mean to point out something like that, but, you know, Pink Woman is a Latina woman. Latinas have curves usually, and, you know, the gremlin would appreciate a most accurate representation. But look, I love your music either way. I made sure to subscribe and all of that. We can watch Mushi for sure. Thank you for being a member, by the way. I appreciate you. God bless you. Alright, guys. Please check out Beanium Records. It is on Spotify as well, so if you guys like to listen to Spotify music, I am most certainly there. I have other songs that I need to upload that I'm a little behind on uploading. But yeah, and I'm on YouTube as well, so if you guys want to follow that YouTube channel, I'm working on a music video for Waiting Forever. And I would love to grow on that channel as well. It would be really cool, but we'll see. How about we get a toggle to unfat the chest? No. Look, I'm gonna say this right now because I don't think you understand me. Right? Look, if you think flat is justice, that's okay. I think that's fine. I think you're well within your right to enjoy flat women, right? Flat backed, flat chest, flat everything. But Gremlin is an enjoyer of her character having booba and other curves. And that's as far as I will describe this. So I get it. I get it. A lot of guys watch, but I need to be true to myself, okay? When it comes to my VTuber to some extent, okay, in the right places, yeah. It's okay if you like anything lower than a D cup, but that is for you guys to, you know, enjoy for yourselves. Let the other people who enjoy to be here in their corner, meaning me. Anyway, yo, is Sempoxy, that's a name I haven't seen in a million years. How you doing, man? Good to see you, Mr. Senju. How you doing? Okay, that's too much tangerine butter. I'm sorry, that's way too much, dude. What are you talking about? No, that's too much. Okay, but so I'm someone who's like sort of in the middle, leaning to the right in terms of, you know, boobage. But like we can't go to the other. I don't like the other extreme either. Okay, but like medium's okay, but like a little more than medium. Got to make sure you're alive every few months. I'm alive, you know, getting into trouble as usual somehow, even though I'm just chilling. Anyway, so now that this conversation is over, we're gonna go ahead and listen to this AI song now. And yeah. Anyway, flat is justice for everyone else but me. That's the moral of the story. Okay, that's all I must say. Respect the gremlin when you make the art of her. Okay, she's not a flat lady. Anyway, here, have a whoop. There we go. Hold on. Let me open this on the actual page itself. All right, I'm gonna go post the link here if you guys want to check it out. How can you say bars? You haven't even heard the song. Hear the song.
Just remember, always wins. Grab your golden coin, I'll wager mine. Heads on yours forever, tails we fight. Bet it all, bet your life on the girl behind the lights. If you hear me through the static, don't believe me every time. Choose a side. So spin around. Never ending, infinite round. If the jackpot spells my name, I pull the plug before it pays. This is our last game. You drop your coin and scream out my name in these empty hallways. The hallways are painted the same. This is our last game. Don't hang on to every word I've said. The real me is just for you to find in this place of infinite machines. I want you to find the real me through a maze of endless machines where the house family wins. It's a game, our last game. You get too close, I change the game. Yeah, it's a game, our last game. Homes always wins. House always wins. Ooh, I want you to stay, but these walls made of glass, they reflect 1,000 versions built from pieces of the past. Every bed, every slot machine drowned out the noise. Worthless. Not play again, no. This was our last game. Millions of coins fall to the floor. No more tries, no more lies. I'm not there anymore. Let the rows of machines go dark tonight. The house doesn't win. It's a game. Until the next chase. It's a game. Game over. The house always game over. Game over.
Okay. So, okay, that's fair. I think it. So, my worry is that I don't want my songs to be too long. And before you guys ask, did the AI generate the lyrics? Okay, for this song, I wrote the lyrics and I had ChatGPT help me a little bit with trying to make it sort of sound like, or with some adjustment of the lyrics, and it had its own lyrics that it wanted to make. And I'm just like, you know, It's fine, but not the vision that I had entirely. So I would say like 90% to 95% of the lyrics are by me. And yes, this is an AI generated song. But I did have to prompt it in a very specific way, and it took me like 4 gens to get what I wanted. And it's not exactly what I had envisioned in my head, one for one, but it was the closest one. So yes, I think now if you guys are down for slightly longer songs, like maybe closer to 3 minutes, yeah, I think for this one, adding the chorus the same way again would have been good, and maybe an extra verse. But I think it was pretty solid overall. I think this one's like 2 minutes and 41 seconds. It could have been a little longer because I do like the story. Now, before you ask me, what do you mean by these lyrics? Are you okay? I'm okay. You can infer whatever you want. You know, you're the viewer. Take it in. If it vibes with you, if you can relate to it, great. If you can't, then that's okay too. You don't have to. Look, my brain is full of things that the gremlin has not spoken of or has briefly spoken of. The music will be a way to channel the thoughts, and you can take it either as a romance song, or you can go deeper. But I will reserve that maybe for the future when I become rich and famous and I'm signing 10,000 AI record labels to my name. I'm kidding. I'm joking. We're not signing to 10,000 AI record labels. What do you mean, Cab? Look, we're not here to become famous. We're just here. We're having fun. I use Grok to refine the lyrics and style prompts. Usually get what I want with 1 to 2 gens. That's good. That's really good. I try to write as much as it can, because I don't want it to be completely like AI. AI is really just here to help me with the singing and the music part, because I'm not very good at either. So she just likes sad lyrics. Look. Every song will tell a story. Imagine thinking of a song in middle school and only making it 20 years later. I mean, there's probably a bunch of those that exist somewhere in my mind. Correction is great for venting, not gonna lie. Fair enough. We do not. Another step on the staircase. Like Skybrow said, AI has the future, get on board and get left behind. You gotta be careful with that. They're getting angry again. They're doing my job. They're biting ankles out here. When you speak about AI. I kind of want to keep that song on repeat. I was actually like listening to the song on repeat because I'm like, dude, Suno kind of cooked low key. Like, as long as you prompt it like really well, it actually kind of cooks. I mean, sure, it's not, obviously an actual musician and producer are gonna do way better, but for what it is, it's actually not that bad. The lyrics told me Gabe needs to hurry up with this wedding. Why does everybody assume it's about him? You guys are horrible. Stop doing that. I'm gonna bite your ankles. You never know what Sky has up his sleeve. Dude, I've been catching up with like the Sky Bros community, and I didn't realize things blew up in a really bad way. And I'm just like, dude, what did I miss out on the last 3 to 4 months? Also, emotes on Rumble. I hate their uploader, but yes, I can upload more, or I can upload some emotes on Rumble for sure. I can try to drop a couple now if you give me just like a few minutes. I don't know if they accept animated emotes. I think they do. I just don't know if I'm eligible to upload them. But yeah, I kind of want to write another song. But I don't know how to do that like on stream without boring you guys to death and it being dead silent, because when I'm in creative mode, I'm actually very focused, which is part of the reason why I don't like staying in voice chats. When I'm in creative mode, I don't focus talking to other people. And then part of the reason I don't do art streams is because I think you guys would find it boring. Like, sure, I'd put music in the background, but I don't think that most people would be very interested in me working. So, I mean, we could try to come up with something now. If you haven't listened to my other songs yet, I am going for a very specific kind of vibe, maybe. I don't know if that's the word, but in terms of like a theme, a specific kind of theme. But I know it's been beaten to death at this point, like, you know, romance songs and things like that. But, you know, Gremlin is a bit of a romantic in her brain sometimes. If I'm not being as full on sped, of course. But, you know, I'm okay. Where is this thing for emotes? I don't even know where this is. How do I upload emotes on Rumble? You want me to do these things and then I must Google them because I don't know. Although I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get to upload emotes, because I'm gonna be really honest, I'm kind of tired of the creator program, and it's a pain in the butt with all these extra requirements that I'm never gonna meet. What else am I gonna do?
Random lines from chat, ask AI to make a song out of it.
Take random lines from chat to make a song. Okay, so you want me to get banned. I understand. You're right. Hold on. Let me go ahead and take random sus lines from all of you. We'll make the sussiest song. Okay, I found the emo uploader. Now I don't know. I'm assuming that this is for the channel. Dear Lord. Okay. I wish that these emo uploaders weren't so annoying. Like, I have to upload one at a time. Like, Discord lets me upload multiple. Why can't these websites just be more intuitive? Can I just get someone else to do it here? Let me give you a cross emoji. Here. Deal with it. Boom. I'm gonna upload it to here, see if that works. And if it does, great. And then I guess I have to align it with what's on my Twitch. Because I think I have some sub-only emotes. And I just want it to be relatively consistent across the platforms. So, let me see if that went through on Rumble. And if you guys can use it now. Oh, you can. There you go. Here's one. I will leave this tab open so I can come back to it later. But I dropped you one Celestium emo just for you. The best one. Have the cross on it. Hey, Starcat, welcome in. How you doing, lady? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Did we give her a shout out already? Big hugs and love, lady. How you doing? Hope you're feeling okay. Just try to make yield fun results. You can also make more Mimi songs or songs that you don't care about as much. So you're less attached to their quality. Okay, that's fair. I could pull a script. Hey, Mushi! Hey, we got Mushi in the chat. Wait, are you the Mushi? The Mushi Mush? Are you the one who I'm gonna listen to your song again? That was really cute about schoolgirls. Like me, Ember, Powder, Juju. Not Ember, sorry. I keep look, okay, at this point, I think that we can't do a quartet. We've gotta do what is it? 5 people in a group. It isn't a wait, hold on, it would be 6. I can't count. Not a quintet. What's the one after it? Cause it's okay. So okay. Glizzy Gals is me, Ember, Powder, Juju, Leaf Lid, and Maria. That's 6. A sextet. I hate saying that. It has the word sex in it. Blech. Dude, is that Mushi? The like Mushi? I'll do as many as the world can handle. Mushi, I don't know if you were here earlier. I was like sort of joking, but sort of not. Because I love your video. I thought the art was amazing and I need to copy your style. I need to yoink it from you. In the future, can you make Big Woman not flat? If it's okay with you? I was demanding it earlier, but since you're here, I will ask nicely. Like joking demand. Wait, Shoe on Head dropped a new video? Oh gosh. She's reacting to 12 years worth of Shoe. Oh no. Oh no. Might watch that next. So let's watch this Mushi video real quick. Yeah, I just saw that she uploaded it. Let me go to my browser history because that's where I watched it on the account. Thank you for being here, by the way, and thank you for including me in your video as well. I know you don't have to ever do that. But it's very much appreciated, and I thought it was really cute. So thank you for being awesome and based. if you are in fact the real Mushi. I don't know. There's imposters among us. Anyway, let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys, and we'll react to the Mushi video. It is in Japanese, so we might need some subtitles on here, but it's a fun little video. I think it's great. All right, chat. This was uploaded like 2 weeks ago, and I feel like I saw it on X, but then like I don't think I reacted to it on stream, so I'll react to it now because I thought it was really cute. All right, let me make myself smaller and over here. And let's see. You see faces getting like cut off here. There we go. All right. So this is I Can't Believe God Made My Chud Friends This Cute by Mushi. Let's watch it. Watch it, chat. And the volume's down. Hold on. Look, if this is mostly dedicated to Leaflet, she better know she's cute too. She adorable. Our little blue hair slime friend. She's the most adorablest of them all. I'm not gonna lie, Banana Juju would absolutely wear this if we were in an anime. If we were in an anime... Okay, Mushi, I've gotta say, you did a really great job with the outfits, and I think this is perfect for Juju, 100%. Flat is justice for other people, but it ain't for me! But look, she's adorable, and I think the pink goes really well. I just think this whole song is adorable. Like, this is great. I think this is a great representation of friendship here. And I honestly like this. I feel like this whole song could be like an actual. What do you guys think? I feel like this would be more of like an anime ending than an opening. I feel like we could absolutely get this as like an ending in an actual like AI anime. I would be so down to work on that with someone. Yo, Bushi, you down? I just love how Asari's in the background. She's like, what could my high school child, my child here get what is she up to? What is going on here? Gotta keep my eye on her before she does something reckless. Also, you gave her the mom hair, but in blue. You gave her the like dead mom hair, the mom that gets. Anyway. Leaflet would be the one at the end. You mean me? That is so cute. I love it. I would love to see you actually make like an anime. I would love to see Ember and Maria though. We gotta include that. We were actually I was talking to them about this the other day because it was really really cute, and they were like Ember would be like kind of the kind of sensual, flirty, kind of older sister type, and then Maria and I would be like the blushing at like everything apparently, but Maria would be like extra autistic or something. Which I thought was kind of funny. I was just like having a headcanon moment in there in that chat with the girls, and I'm like, oh, this is cute. This is really cute. So if you guys want to check out Mushi, let me get you guys a link. Did we post the link already? I feel like I didn't. Hold on. I want to get you that link so you guys can go give Mushi a sub, and of course drop a like on the video if you guys enjoyed it as well. I thought it was really nice. We need a chud high school anime for sure. Maria's the transfer student. Honestly, that would be really cool. I feel like Ember would be like the senior, and then the rest of like Ember and Leaf would be seniors, and then like me, Powder, and Maria were like junior year. I feel like that's how I feel like they would be the senpais, to be honest. But that's just me. I could be wrong, chat. You let me know what you think. Let's make it a video. Yeah. Where do I find you, Mushi? Where do I go scheme with you? Or are you gonna make it? I don't know. I would love to stay in touch because this is I love anime, like high school animes. And I think that it would be cool to have like a chat high school type thing going on. And I don't know, I think that you know, I'm not saying we should go for like the magical girl theme like after school or anything, because that might be a little too maybe a little too cringe. But I think it would be really cool to have some sort of chud high school. But we gotta include the guys too. Okay, who are some notable dudes that we need to include there? You know what would be really funny? Skybrows is like a teacher. He's a sensei. Then we can have like guys from the Skybrows community be like they're like in athletics and things like that. I think that would be really cool. Desmo would be Maria's boyfriend, obviously. Gabe is gonna be babe, what do you want to be? Obviously we gotta be dating, but like, are you part of the track team? Are you in wrestling? Are you doing kendo? Like, well, what are you doing? Thank you, Polygon, for the gifted sub. Appreciate you. Honestly, can't wait till you and Celestium meet her gremlin. Wait, who's gremlin? Who's gremlin? Wait, what gremlin am I meeting? Ooh, what? Sean had one-shot VTubers like Power World. Okay, Jimothy, that made no sense, brother. Say Ember released a Rumble exclusive video because it got a bit spicy and taken down on YouTube, so watching that after. Yeah, she's been getting hit, unfortunately, with a lot of stuff. Sushi talk? That's wild. Oh my gosh. Juju's a sporty tomboy. Yes, she's 100% the sporty tomboy. I absolutely think that fits her really well. A flat Latina's a crime against Latinas, says Uncle Jay. Look. We still love Mushi around these parts, okay? Everyone is an elf except Juju. Yeah, it's elf chud school. Well, where's Powder? Did you not see Powder? She had the white hair. How can you miss her? Not a slime. What? She's a centaur now. Centaur Fae slime. Is that what label it is? Sorry, just vibing. Clankers. Sorry, hair. Is Ember the school counselor, the mid-season transfer student in this anime? I mean, I guess at this point, her and Maria might be the transfer students. It's about to get spicy up in here. Little blues. Oh my gosh. Oh man. All I want to say is that I'm gonna be seeing her Saturday night. Wait, what? Hey, what's up, Terrible Slime? How are you? Seito Kai. Huh? High School of the Chuds. Oh my gosh. High School of the Chuds. Jib Farm. That's great. Oh, dude. Yo. Rex. Dude, Lord Rexworth. I feel like Lord Rexworth would be like that counselor that you go to and all the girls are like sort of like crushing over. I feel like that's gonna be him. Skybrows definitely has to be a teacher, or at least like teacher or principal. Um, we can get Samson on the pro wrestling team. Dude, there's so many people who could be part of this. That would be so freaking awesome. X or Discord, whatever works for you. I think did I follow you the other day? Let me see. Hold on. I'm not gonna change my size because I do want to watch this shoe on head video next. But let me see if I have you on X. Mushi. I feel like I do, but what is your... Hold on, let me go from here, from your profile. Hopefully your Twitter is here. Ah, here it is. All right, the gremlin has given you... Dude, you need more follows. What the heck? You did a great job. Oh my gosh. Yes, I will follow you on I'll follow you on both of my accounts. Hold on. I gotta show Mushi... Guys, please go show Mushi some love. Go give this man a follow. He deserves 1,010,000 follows. He deserves all the follows. He's gonna make the Chud universe here. We need Iron Tiger to get in here too. Oh, honestly, Iron Tiger and Becky Bear could probably be like teachers as well. I can see you guys being teachers, or like the really cool senpais who are just like kind of doing their own thing. I can see that happening too. Rex is a student council president, stressed out all over of leaf shenanigans. See, oh dude, that would be awesome. I'm down for that. I'm so down for that. Dude, there's so many people that can be part of this. It's so crazy. How about we include Kaito, Kaori, and Samson somewhere? I don't think that Kaito and Kaori are for AI, so I don't think that they would want to be in something like this. So, and obviously I want to respect their wishes, but I don't think they are fans of AI. I could be wrong. I don't want to speak on their behalf, but I'm always going to err on the side of caution that people I haven't talked to in a long time probably don't like AI. Most people in the Christian VTuber space don't like AI. So, if they say otherwise, then, you know, it would be really cool. I think so, at least. But there's no guarantee that they'd say yes. So we gotta respect their wishes. Will Samson be the jock? I mean, he could be, yeah. Our gremlin's name is Ryuna. She is the gremlinest of gremliness. Wait, did somebody else raid me? Hold on. No, it was just Star. It was Star. Do I follow Ryuna? I feel like I don't know who that is. Is it Ryuna-chan VT? Is that who you guys are talking about? She has black hair, wings, angel wings. One of her wings are white, the other is like sort of black, and she has like brown hair with like yellow highlights. Is that her? Is that who you talking about? Stop mentioning Centaur PP, okay? We already watched well, I watched the Leaflet Award show the other night. I don't need to be reminded of that, okay? Stop it. Is Mushi on Rumble? I have no idea. I know he's on YouTube. Asmund Gold as I almost said generator. Janitor. Is Smuggalana invited? I feel like Smuggalana and Kirsch would be part of the student council and tanking like all the damage. We can even put Nux Taku in there. And Rev. And Straub. Dude, I'm telling you, we're about to build Chud High School. High School of the Chuds, like Jim Farm put it. He needs a spot, I think. Iron Tiger could be the art teacher. Oh, you're right. He could be the art teacher. Dude, that would be based. Tectone is the gym teacher. Yes. Dude, we're building the lore right now. Mushi, take notes. Oh my gosh, dude. This is great. I love this. Let me give you a nice hello on X. Alright, guys. We're gonna react to the shoe on head video next. It's I survived Woke 1.0, the first culture war. Let's see what Miss Shuan Head has to tell us today. Give me your mysteries, woman. Let's see. Alright, so this is a 29-minute video, which we're obviously going to make closer to an hour with me reacting to it. So, heave ho, land ahoy. Where is this thing that I gotta hide? There we go.
Today, I saw a tweet. I feel like all my videos start out like that. The other day, I saw a tweet that said, "Woke 1 was crazy," attached to the infamous photo of Nancy Pelosi and a bunch of Democrat politicians.
What is this? What? Hello? Is this during Bovid? Oh wait, speaking of Bovid, you guys saw what happened with Dr. Fox, E as an F-A-U-X, Falsey? Dude, that was insane. Is he getting locked behind bars yet? Is bro getting locked behind bars? Sorry for the sudden change, Bushi, but you and I, we must yap. Hiro Hey? I don't really know him that much. I've seen maybe 1 or 2 videos of Hiro Hey, but not like that. Kneeling for George Floyd? Are you serious, dude? Is that for real, dude? Oh my gosh. This is so stupid. This is so dumb. What is this backwards timeline we're living in? How about we kneel for Christ? You won't see them do that.
Kneeling in African costumes back in 2020 to honor George Floyd. What a fever dream. There were many similar posts from people talking about how crazy Woke 1 was, or Woke 1.0 as they call it. Leftists talking about what they did wrong during Woke 1.0, how they came off too strongly with things like abolish the police, and how they'll do things differently during Woke 2.0. Yeah. You'll get him next time, champ. And don't get me wrong, 2020 was crazy. At the time, I was a bit preoccupied trying my hardest to get Bernie Sanders and Tulsi Gabbard
2020, where if you didn't take the poison, you were deemed a heretic that needed to be burned at the stake. I remember those times. They were great, weren't they, chat? You know, taking the pokey here and the pokey there and pokey all around, and you take the okey pokey and then you drop down. That's what it's all about. Okey pokey. Right, Jet? Right, the okey pokey. Did you take the okey pokey, Jet? I had to take the okey pokey. Those liberal schools, man. They getcha. Now my blood is contaminated, and when the zombie apocalypse comes, I will be a zombie that bites your ankles. The undead will roam the earth. Oh man, so you know I should make that a song, the Okey Pokey. Just make fun of 2020 at this point. And all the am I unboxing Pokemon boosters? Do I look like I'm rich to you? Do you think the scalpers let me enjoy my TCG hobby? Does this look like a free market to you?
Bird elected? I don't want to talk about it. But yes, from what I remember, 2020 was crazy. But that was not—
Stop calling yourself pure bloods. They're gonna come after you. They're gonna grab— the lab people are gonna grab you and inject you with the nanobites. Oh, sorry, the nanites that are gonna infect your bloodstream and turn you into like the Terminator or something. And then you will rule with the undead.
Woke 1.0. Woke 1.0 started long ago. Long ago when being woke was called being an SJW. Back when Anita Sarkeesian was public enemy #1. And I identify as an attack helicopter, believe it or not, was a joke young people told, and not your 65-year-old uncle on Facebook. You see, Woke 1.0 was not George Floyd and COVID masks, no. This was Woke 1.0.
Learn what mansplaining is, and then stop doing it.
Umbrella Corp, dude, I'm telling you, we're in that way. What does TCG unboxing mean? I will open up some demon K-pop demon hunter cards. But no Pokemon TCG. I wish. I really wish. Unfortunately, I don't have that luxury with scalpers. So maybe one day when pain and suffering is not at my door. But anyway, chat, have you ever been told by a woman to stop mansplaining? Stop mansplaining, chat.
Hello and welcome to the Shoe on Head channel. I am your host, Shoe on Head. You may also know me on Reddit as every e-girl combined into one insufferable millennial woman with fetal alcohol syndrome, or perhaps just Asmongold on HRT. As I am filming—
Dear Lord. Look, as I think somebody made like an Asmongold gender bent version, and I'm not gonna lie, dude. Anyway, so how's everybody doing today? We're totally not thinking about gender bend Asmongold here. Woo! This is so bad, dude. Joel said I experienced that era. The old GG games when Metacore was known as Internet Aristocrat cracked the Five Guys Zoe Quinn story wide open. Do I even want to know what those words were? I don't know. I don't know what you just said, man. You just said words.
This is the 12th anniversary of my first video on this channel.
Dude, remember like the scene girl look that this girl had? This woman?
12 years.
Yeah.
12 years a slave to the algorithm. So in this video, we are going to react to that video as well as a few other old videos of mine. We're gonna see how well or how terrible everything has aged, because let's be real, a lot of this shit aged like milk. Wait, why is the arrow pointing this way?
I mean, I think she won at life. She got married to a Catholic dude, and it looks like she has kind of revisited her faith, and she has a whole kid. So, I think that you won, Shu. I think that you won.
What the f— We are going to talk about Woke 1.0, the ancient lore of me and my channel, how the Overton window has shifted so far since then, how stupid everything looks back then in comparison to things happening today. I feel like every morning we wake up and we are living through yet another historical event. The news moves so fast. There's pressure to react instantly, to pick a side, to condemn, to—
Why are you saying a whole kid as opposed to a half kid is crazy, dude? And I mean, look, she's right. Lots of crazy. I mean, every day it feels like there's just some sort of drama, some sort of thing to be fatigued about. I feel that.
Support. But the reality is, when a story first breaks, we're not seeing the full picture. And that's why for years now, I have been using today's sponsor.
Yes, her wonderful sponsors. I'm gonna skip over. I love when she wears that blonde wig, by the way. I think she looks great.
And now, back to the video. One of the most funny and like endearing things that have been happening lately is people will discover my channel and then they'll make reaction videos to my videos and they'll title them things like Shoe on Head is done with the left.
I love how Nuts Taku is the first thing that she brings up.
Shoe on Head is finally waking up. And it's like, I've been woken up. Do not cite the anti-woke magic to me, Nux Taku. I was there when it was written. Before—
Dear Lord. Nutsaku was a whole other channel, right, during the 10s? Oh boy. I feel like I watched a little bit of him, but his stuff was very not safe for work.
Your girl was Kami Mommy. For better or worse, I was one of the—
And look, there are still people who enjoy the Kami Mommy shoe. Let's be honest here, chat. I don't want you to pretend you're some right-wing alpha Chad, dude. You know you would fall. You would crumble before the Kami Mommy.
Founding fathers of anti-woke content on the internet. I saw this one tweet that was like, the idea there was a woke one is the most jarring to America's moment I've ever had. Really, bitch? I mean, like, I get it. I would pretend it never happened too. It was very embarrassing, but really, bitch? I was there when Bernie Sanders was talking about unions.
Dude, this guy, is Bernie Sanders still alive, bro? Is he still, or is he in the retirement home? Is he chilling, taking his millions, saying burn all the rich, eat the rich, while he's probably living a lavish life, as all of them do, who say, oh yeah, let's eat the rich? AOC. and her stupid Met Gala dress. Dude, okay, so I think I was like, okay, so if this is 2014, I was like 14 or 15 years old when this stuff was happening. And then I think I got to vote. When I first got to vote, I did a horrible choice. I was a little woke back in the day, but you know, we fixed that during the second time in my life that I could vote.
It has microphones snatched by Black Lives Matter. That was basically the birth of my entire political worldview. You can't pretend that shit never happened. I was there when a grown-ass scientist was harassed and brought to tears for daring to wear a—
What the heck is this? What is this guy wearing? Who the heck is this? Is this supposed to be like a spicy version of Taylor Swift or something? What the heck is this? Okay, I don't know if I want to know where that shirt is from, but what the heck?
a shirt with like cartoon pinup girls on it. We need Nuremberg trials for all the 2010s. You should legally be forced to wear some kind of patch on you in public to identify you as a woke 1.0 freak. When I saw that tweet, I literally had to stop writing my other video to make this one because I was like, okay, I'm not gonna let these people rewrite history. We're not gonna let you write the history books, okay? Who do you think you are?
I really hope that they don't write the history books. 2000 going forward is going to be the craziest millennia to write about in the history books, because this is just such a topsy-turvy world, man. And with the introduction of like the internet, the dot-com boom and all that other stuff, it's just insane. And look, I was born during the time of the technology improving in the internet. So I don't know too much, you know. I was just a kiddo on the internet chilling and making stupid game videos somewhere, and you will never know where. So, you know, I was here when old YouTube was around. Heck, this channel was even, I think I made it like 14 years ago, actually. So really, really crazy stuff. I was born at the end of a golden age and into the chaotic, crazy one. Oh my gosh.
Ghislaine Maxwell's father? So I'm going to be talking about 4 different videos here. Oppression Olympics, Social Justice League vs. Gamers, Average is Beautiful, and Questions for Men.
It's so weird seeing this look on her. Like, this was like the look. Okay, chat, I have a question to ask. How many of you were like into the whole scene, goth, emo, punk thing? Like, I didn't really quite experience it because I'm not a millennial. I'm actually Gen Z. I'm the older Gen Z, so we didn't quite have this. I mean, maybe still had this look maybe in like middle school. Not me, but other people. But where are my millennials who did this cringe nonsense? Looking back, it was actually kind of cool.
Answered by woman. I'm not going to be showing the full videos because this video would be 4 hours long, so if you want to watch the full videos, the links will be in the description. Thank you. I love you. Bye-bye. So, Oppression Olympics was my first cultural, political video, uploaded July of 20—
You guys, you know what she reminds me of here? You guys remember that crazy, like, Justin Bieber fan girl who became a meme? And she had, like, the really wide eyes. You guys remember that? I think later on in life, she said, like, it was kind of like a meme, a joke. And I don't know, like, people remember her as that now. That was so crazy, dude. That's what she reminds me of here. She quit. Oh, man. Overly attached girlfriend. Yeah. It feels weird walking down this lane of life because I was not even dreaming of being like a, you know, content creator like that.
2014. 12 years ago. How old were you guys 12 years ago? I am like 60 years old in internet years, like 204 years old in e-girl years. If you have been here, if you have been with me for that long, you deserve like some kind of reparations or something. Like, you have seen some All right, I am about to watch it. I am so scared. I haven't watched this in years.
Shoo, if I had to go look at my old videos, I'd feel the same too. Like, imagine looking like 10 plus years later at what you did and then realizing just how cringe and insufferable you were.
Hey there, pretty lady.
Yikes. Well, I'm glad that intro doesn't exist anymore. Anyway.
Do you wear heels? Do you wear makeup? Do you want to go on a diet and get thin? Don't do any of those things. Hey, I'm a feminist. That's right, a feminist in 2014 America.
Can my voice even do that anymore? 2014 America! Oh. I can?
Ow.
Okay, never mind. Just pretend I didn't do that. Alright, let's go.
What does that mean? That means I want you to stoop down to my—
I want you! You! Chat. She wants you, chat.
level. And that means don't go on a diet, don't wear heels, don't do makeup, don't do your hair, don't try to look pretty. I get catcalls all the time and I hate it. I just love vlogging about it though, and I love blogging about it on my Tumblr. And shaving? Forget shaving. Don't shave.
Oh my gosh. I know that's not real, but like guys, in 2014 I can fix her. Well, someone did end up fixing her, I guess. But like
This video game character is dressed too sexily. I don't like it. Change it. I'm dressed too sexily and you don't like it? Stop oppressing me! Did you guys know that rape is bad? Rape is bad! Does anybody know this? Rape is bad, and if you're not a feminist, you're pro-rape.
Oh good, it's over.
no, it's not, Shu. It's never over. It's never over, Shu. Oh my gosh, this is horrible.
Ah, fuck, she's back!
Feminism in 2014 America is completely pointless. It's just a label that people are putting on themselves to feel special because—
Why do I sound so cute?
Because the depression hasn't taken full hold of you yet, Shu. You'll get there eventually.
Just a label people are putting on themselves, like, aw, someone protect her, she doesn't know how bad it's gonna get.
It's the special snowflake oppression Olympics. Everyone is in this big race to be the most progressive and the most open-minded and the most oppressed. It is the strangest thing.
I like her hands. Like, she's just like motioning. You guys can't see my hands, but she's motioning. You know, everything there, yeah? You see the hands? She's moving them hands. Shu, please don't watch this. I've been a long-time fan for years. Please don't watch this. Don't clip it. Don't send it to Shu, man. Oh, man. I've been watching Shu since I was, like, in college, I think. Actually, now I think about it. Gosh.
Ever seen, and it's like infesting like the internet, and it's starting to seep out into the real world, and like I really don't like it.
So a little lore behind this video before we continue. First of all, Obama was president. Okay, this was before the Trump era. In fact, this was like months before Gamergate even popped off. This is ancient. Some of you don't even remember a time before Trump. Like, Trump is your normal. You don't remember what the political and cultural landscape was like before Trump. That is like crazy to me. Anyway, at this time,
it was an absolute nightmare. That's what it was. Man, I remember my mom being happy about voting for Obama. Oh boy, the things I found out as an adult made me really look back at those times and say, Mom, look, I understand that not all immigrants can be educated, but like, did we really have to support that dude? Did we really?
I was like 23, 24, working at a makeup counter in the mall, and I noticed all the people around me were changing. Their personalities were shifting. They were becoming like very unfunny and like offended at everything. It was very weird. One example that sticks out in my mind for some reason was my friend screamed in my other friend's ear. My friend was like, ah, you're gonna make me go deaf. And then my other friend was like, that's not funny. My brother's half deaf. I don't know why that one sticks out, but like, that was a pivotal moment where I was like, what the fuck is going on? Also,
I'm glad that we could figure out what the heck was going on, because it did not get better, that's for sure. And me, you know, when you're a kid, you don't worry about these things. When you're like a teenager, you're just like out here, you know, trying to see who's gonna bully you next. And what? Yes.
Later found out that her brother was in fact not half deaf, but anyway, the only thing I traced it back to was they all used the same website.
This video is mostly about
Tumblr! Dude, everyone in middle school, no, all the girls who were like into like, you know, like what was that show, the books Twilight, and into like My Chemical Romance and Pierce, wait, was there a Pierce the Veil? I don't remember, like My Chemical Romance, what was it, something to Mars, like all those groups, like those all rock bands and things, dude, oh my gosh. I was in fact on the Tumblr at some point, but dude, Tumblr was nuts. All the girls writing their stupid vlogs and all the fanfics. You guys remember all the fanfics on Tumblr? Oh my gosh. Yeah, 30 Seconds to Mars. People were like into 30 Seconds to Mars and Old Panic at the Disco. Oh my, dude, Old Panic at the Disco though, like low key. I was into like 3 Days Grace and what was the other one? Green Day. Green Day really dropped the ball, but you know, that's okay. 3 Days Grace sort of did too, but you know, it's all good. I can remember the times when things were actually good. Anyway, now that my depression has begun, how about we keep watching this video?
Oh God! No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Oh my.
Why did you have to stop? Why did you have to stop there? What is this Karen with her stupid, ugly red hair and?
My God, is that
oh, can I
Big
skip over
Red?
this? Chris
Oh
is
my God,
cursed,
just
dude.
blast from the.
Wait, what's Big Red? Okay, chat, you're saying Big Red, classic Karen, times when the economy existed. Oh my gosh, what is this?
Cast with his face here. This woman should get some kind of like compensation for being on so many YouTubers' thumbnails. She was the face of the triggered feminist SJW for years.
Number one, shut the f up for a second. Now, if you would shut the f up for the 50th billionth time.
And then
Gosh, the way that she like crinkles her face and looks so angry and disgusted with everything is nuts, dude. Oh my gosh, yikes.
then it was this other person. Where are these people nowadays? I wonder what they're up to.
They've been memified off the planet, hopefully embarrassed and shamed and lived a life that wasn't woke afterwards.
Tumblr is the reason there is just this outbreak and infestation of SJWs, ruining my internets and ruining my real life and just sucking the sense of humor out of so many people I know.
Tumblr was very popular back then, but there was like some dark evil energy coming from it, and I sensed it. And at the time, that is where I thought all this woke SJW shit was coming from. Little did I know, like a lot of these people on Tumblr were college kids. All this like rape culture, white supremacist bullshit was coming from the college classroom. And at the time I didn't know, I was just a humble.
What was so bad in your lives that you had to make a Tumblr and all this not like why? What? Millennials, I have to question the older ones because the younger ones closer to my age were we got the boot in the face. I need to ask you and the younger Gen Xers maybe too, why? What could possibly be going on in your head? Was the introduction of the internet and dial internet frying your brains from that point forward? I need to know because I wasn't alive during this time. Oh wait, no, I was quite young, but you guys were like what, in your 20s and or whatever, in this era of the mid-10s. I need to know, millennials, why, especially you older ones, why do you gotta be such terrible parents? No, I'm kidding. Anyway, what's up? I love you guys.
Makeup salesman, so I was really confused and I felt like I was going crazy. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to boot up the Shoe on Head channel. I'm gonna vent and make a video. Nobody's gonna fucking see it. I don't care. As far as I knew, there was no other videos online talking about this subject, so I just filmed it, edited it, uploaded it, and left. Like, I didn't check the comment section, and I didn't even know that Thunderfoot, a YouTuber, shared my video, and that's how it originally blew.
I feel like I've watched this channel before, and the fact that I can't remember, but it's at like the tip of my brain is really bothering me right now.
Up. And from there, I found out, oh, there's more people who agree with me. I found like Sargon of Akkad and like the Honey Badgers. It was crazy to feel like, oh, I'm not going insane. Things are changing.
They're all in this big competition to see who could be the most progressive and the most tolerant, at the same time being the most annoying and the most intolerant people that I've ever met in my life. It is just a big, it's the oppression Olympics. Labeling yourself as a feminist, stop it. It is not a movement anymore. You do not need it. Nobody needs it. You have every single right that every guy has now. Like most feminists on the internet just hate men.
Wait, so okay, I have been watching Shu, but like I didn't really like think about politics until like honestly, I would say most of my life I didn't really think about like politics. Sort of in college, but that was woke nonsense. I didn't really like until after college. So like I would say 21, 22 is when I really started, and I'm 26 now. So only in the last maybe 3-4 years I sort of started thinking more about politics and things. I'm still not quite sure what made her a leftist, because it sounds like she's for men at this point, unless I'm mishearing and my brain is just going. It's on that internet, that dial internet from the 90s.
Now, if you can believe it, and this might be hard to believe while watching this video, this was transgressive back in the day. This was like crazy to hear online back then. Especially coming from a woman. We're saying things like, oh, feminism is doo-doo, and like obvious ass shit. Like, people have a victim complex these days. That was like sacrilegious. And now it's like nothing. Now it's like,
I mean, I think still now like the loud minority will, crucify you for saying that. But you're more able to do so now. Because the pendulum is swinging this way, and less people are tolerating, a decade and a half of nonsense from that particular side. So I'm sure it's not as bad, but you can still, think about Kirsha, right? The things she's said, and then other people, on this side too, and how we're denied opportunities and stuff. I mean, I'm sure it's not as bad as back then, but, you still kind of get in trouble for it. Yeah.
Wallpaper. Everyone thinks that. Every day there's like a new racist e-girl popping up and saying the N-word and then falling off a week later. Like, if this video
was she throwing shade at people here? I'm really curious. I'm super curious who she meant by that. That felt very direct. Hi.
Came out today, it would get like no views because it's the most basic shit ever. This video almost got me fired from my job, like they found out where I worked, they called my boss, they were like, she hates women, like all this stuff. When it first blew up, most of the comments were negative. It was just a bunch of angry women being like, you're a handmaiden of the patriarchy. Like, this was before the term pick me existed.
Oh, so she's into like social programs. I mean, I think having some level of social safety net is fine, but I think it needs a revamp, and people need to be held accountable and not be able to abuse the system. I think if we do have, because again, not everyone's gonna be the next Elon Musk, and some people, with the economic gaps and stuff, which are happening. I think some level of safety social net is important, but it needs to be revamped, and it needs to be much stricter. And if you're not working or even attempting to get a job and you don't find a job within a certain time period, I don't think you should be eligible for nada. But that might be too harsh. Who knows? I think people need to try and pull themselves up by the bootstraps as best as they can.
Handmaiden of the patriarchy. That goes kind of hard. Can we bring that back? Okay, so that was the first video. Let's watch another one, shall we? This is called Social Justice League vs. Gamers.
You may or may not have noticed, I've been fully immersed in this whole Gamergate thing since it started like 2 months ago.
Gamergate was 2 months ago? Oh my...
I forgot who I was watching the other day that was talking about Gamergate. Was that Kirsha? Didn't we? Oh no, we were watching Count Dankula and how he was talking about like the Gamergate stuff and everything. Dude, I mean I was alive and definitely like on the internet when that happened, but I don't think I ever like really learned about it until very recently, in the last year or two, because of the space that I'm in, obviously. And Kirsha's my Oshi, so she knows all, right? But yeah, it's crazy, like, to think the time that I was just gaming, probably playing League of Legends like a complete sped in high school or something, and this happened and all the woke nonsense. It feels a little foreign to me, even though I was technically on the internet at this time playing video games and stuff, I didn't really like think about it. I'm telling you guys, I didn't really start thinking about politics more seriously until after the Biden administration. Well, actually, a little bit before the Biden administration was like over, like halfway through it. And it just, some of this just feels so surreal, man.
God. For those of you who don't know what Gamergate was, you know what? Don't worry about it. It's not important.
It's one of the most important yet catastrophic events of the internet, apparently, lady. But I guess she's not trying to make a super long video, so.
Some woman allegedly slept with someone, and now the Strait of Hormuz is closed. Things happened in between that, but that's basically the gist of it. Editing shoe.
Joel, do you want to do a stream one day with Ritzy and we just go over, like, Gamergate together? I would be so down for that. We must force Ritzy to stay there with us for 2 hours learning about Gamergate, and that will only scratch the surface.
Here, I decided to actually put in a brief explanation because genuinely a lot of you might not know. Gamergate kicked off when
Remember Twin Towers? I hate you. I literally, like, I was like 1 year old or something. I was baby. Shut up.
And game journalists were accused of sleeping with each other for better game reviews. A bunch of journalists then coordinated anti-gamer hit pieces, all coming out around the exact same day, saying things like gamers are dead and focusing on how sexist and white and male gaming spaces were.
Dude, who cares, man? No one wants to hear some dumb, ugly Karen yapping her mouth off about equality. Like, who cares, dude? What the heck? Five Guys? That was a Five Guys joke? Okay, I thought you guys meant Five Guys burgers. I'm like, what? Why are we talking about Five Guys burgers, man? But anyway, look, I wasn't really playing too many games during those good old days before everything became woke and every woman started looking like an ugly witch with no boobie and half-shaved head and this annoying Karen voice. Like, come on, man. Literally, most people who play video games still are men. Of course, we're gonna appeal to their senses, unless they're gay. That's something else. Like, if you gay and you got that little fruit in you, a little bit of the fruity stuff, then of course, you know, they're gonna want, you know, pretty lady. You know, like, what was it? There was a song that said something about sexy ladies. Obviously. And look, I'm not a good-looking gal myself. Sometimes I like playing good-looking characters, like my VTuber, so that I forget how ugly I am. Anyway.
It was a mess that went on for like 3 years, arguably longer, and many people cite it as one of the first major—
Plus, let's be honest, Lara Croft and low poly, am I right, chat? Am I right?
culture wars online. People went to the UN to talk about sexism in gaming. There was even a Law and Order episode about evil sexist gamers.
These guys, they just can't stand women in gaming.
What did they do to you?
They leveled.
Wait a second. Is this Law and Order?
That.
Also, Logan Paul was in that episode for
what the heck? Logan Paul was on TV.
reason. It was a weird time. Anyway.
What the heck? That was SVU, dude. Oh my gosh. Dude, SVU is so garbage now. It's so woke. It's so— you guys saw that VTuber episode that came out in like the last couple of months? Oh my gosh.
Labeled as misogynist, sexist, racist, only for enjoying video games and seeing through this very obvious agenda pushing 100% no. I honestly could not imagine being so deluded that you actually make yourself believe that all gamers are white, cis males who are worse than ISIS. I'm not even mad, I'm actually like impressed that these people have the ability. They're like champions of mental gymnastics of the oppression Olympics.
SJW logic and
I mean, fair, they do like to dodge accountability like it's the plague, man.
Facts. Oh my god.
Coming in like, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like this, this character doesn't look like me, she's not frumpy and below average, it makes me insecure.
Dude, it's like, okay, I'm gonna be honest, like, if you want to add in, like, average-looking characters, I think it's fine every so often, but, like, franchises, like, for example, Final Fantasy, right? you guys know the character Tifa, right? We all know about Tifa. I hope I don't get canceled again, but you know, very, very beautiful looking woman. Aerith also very beautiful indeed. Both very beautiful characters. Dude, they've nerfed Tifa to the freaking ground, dude. And I think Square Enix is doing their best to start censoring outfits and stuff. And look, I'm a Christian, so I don't like, you know, NSFW super, you know, boingy boingy in your face all the time. But at the same time, like, you know, those characters appeal to a certain kind of audience, and the fact that they have gradually tried to destroy all of that is insane to me. And it's just so sad that we continue to destroy things that were meant for a certain audience, and then we wonder why these people aren't buying these games. Why are we destroying these franchises and IPs that were, you know, again, their foundations were a certain foundation, and now, like, what is this, man? Look, I think Tifa's a great character. She's got a great personality. So does Aaron. Why did they do this?
Sure, change it.
Yes, this is Shoe on Head. This is mid-tens Shoe on Head.
Change this. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't even play that, but I don't like it. There could be a fucking black, Mexican, Chinese, demisexual, lesbian, feminist otherkin in a wheelchair with no legs and shit. And these crybabies would still not be happy.
Oh my god, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed.
Nope, nothing. Honestly, I think it's just gotten worse, and most people are desensitized at this point. There is obviously some fighting back, but I think for the most part, people are tired of fighting against the agenda that has been crafted. They've crafted the modern audience. It doesn't exist, but they have to like like what we were talking about earlier with the theater kids. A lot of theater kids got power in these high places in Hollywood, and they're ruining everything.
They still do this shit. They still invade nerdy male spaces and force them to cater to them. They're still purposely making female characters like ugly and frumpy. You still can't pander to them because they'll never be happy.
Take a look at this.
It's a frightening and disgusting trend in the world of online gaming. Hackers rewriting code to simulate sexual assault.
Sam Meggs stopped playing online over a year ago because of what she calls a misogynistic mentality that already exists in the world of gaming.
Is that GTA? Is this where the meme comes from? Hi, Bree. How are you? God bless you. Joel said, yeah, I got worse because the people who don't play games and wanted self-inserts went on to join major studios. Yep. Sensitivity consultants, the DEI hires. Tifa, Aerith, Lulu, Friend, Yuna, Terra, Ritus, Celeste, Noah, Quintus, Guardian. Yeah, she counts sadly. And countless others were the epitome of Final Fantasy beauty. Yeah, a lot of beautiful characters in Final Fantasy, and they've ruined it. They've stepped on it. They lit a fire underneath to burn it all up.
The graphics are so good, this attack is eerily realistic. Eerily realistic.
What the heck? What was it? Was a mod?
That's sex? I've been doing it wrong? God damn!
Oh my god, I forgot.
Shoe, please. Why? This is so cringe, but I love it. It's a good kind of cringe, you know?
All about the traffic cone. My dad literally stole that traffic cone off the street from me. I was like, Dad, I need a traffic cone for this video I'm doing. He like took it off the street and he's like, here you go. He didn't even like ask what it was for. I was just like, thanks. Like, it's good to have a supportive father in your life. So this one is called Average is Beautiful.
Race together? Wow, how progressive!
Oh my god.
How much do you think that cup of coffee cost her? Or if she used like a Starbucks cup that she had from like earlier in the day and just put random coffee in it or chocolate milk? Oh my goodness. Koi Bold was like, I wish I was that cone. Shut up. Shut up, you.
Race together. I forgot all about this. In 2014, Starbucks did this thing called Race Together where
This is so stupid. What is this? Race together? But what if I only have one leg? Can I still be part of the race? You think they'd let me in, chat, if I was a paraplegic?
You not.
Oh
They
my
made
goodness.
baristas write hashtag race together on the cups to encourage discussion about race relations with customers.
Oh yeah, let's get rid of race relation like tension by just making awkward conversation about race at Starbucks. Why?
They were forcing 18-year-old kids to have awkward-ass discussions with strangers about race. Yeah, can I get a tall cappuccino? Ah, yes, hello. I see you are a person of color. What the f***?
Yes, you a person of color. Let me talk about your melanin. Your melanin looking kinda nice. Yeah, very good. Would you like a mocha latte or a frappuccino? And, extra sprinkles. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Yeah, nice melanin. Baby, you have none. You're white. Unfortunate for you. Unfortunately for you, you got no melanin. Next, they'll charge you double for having no melanin. Dude, imagine they charged you like double the price of a Starbucks drink because you were white. Even though white women getting their pumpkin spice lattes during the fall is like their main customer. Just put the coffee in the cup, put the fries in the bag.
Were they smoking back then?
Like, I just imagine some black lady, like, on her way to work, walks into Starbucks, like, oh, can I have a latte, please? And the barista just like, I see you are a woman of color.
Oh my god. I made the same fucking joke. I didn't even remember. That's I did it again. Wow, it's almost like we...
It's almost like you still share one brain cell with your past.
have the same brain or something.
Listen, social justice, you can like invade video games all you want, you can do whatever you want to comics, but don't touch my Disney. I will send the hounds on you.
Oh god. Nobody tell her. Nobody tell her. Nobody tell her. Weird. Weird. This one is called Internal.
I hate that Reacher Ziegler was born in New Jersey. I really hate that I found that out. I just want you to know how much I don't like her. Anyway, just pray for her, but I'm really sad. I'm really sad.
Misogyny.
Hey, what's up, Rayla? We're watching Shoe on Head's new video that she uploaded like what? 20, 30, 40 minutes ago?
If you're a woman capable of individual thought, you've probably had the term internalized misogyny thrown at you a few times. So, what is it exactly?
I like how she has a skull here in the background. I don't know what this is, but the skull looks kind of cool.
Retarded, the end. There are so many stupid feminist rebuttals, but I think internalized misogyny has to be like my top favorite. Right after she's doing it for male attention and she'll learn when she's older. She'll learn when she's older, as if one day it's just gonna be like, happy birthday to you.
Holy shit! Manspreading is an issue!
I am literally old.
I love how she pushed the cake off the... I hope her dad was there to catch that. Or whoever the heck was there with her in the video.
Older now than I was meant to be in that skit about the future. And I did not, in fact, learn when I got older. I got worse.
These people have an excuse and a buzzword for everything. Racist, sexist, MRA, right-wing, conservative, privileged.
Oh my god.
MAGA. MAGA. All the words. Nazi, fascist, racist, yeah, and you know what I'm saying? Someone get that Holy Ball song in here. We need to introduce Shu to that song by Holy Ball.
God, MRA. I forgot about MRAs. Oh my god. MRAs were men's rights activists. And before people were getting called like incel online for criticizing women or supporting men, they were being called MRA. Yes, it was considered a insult back then to care about men's rights. This was before the modern red pill. This was before Andrew Tate, Clavicular, Fresh and Fit. We had like Roosh V.
Dude, Fresh and Fit, more like Fresh and Fraud. Those guys are absolute mess. Absolute garbage, man. Honestly, like, I'm not saying that there weren't, like, some decent things about the red pill stuff, but I think red pill, like, why be red pilled when you can be Christ pilled, you know? Christ maxing out here instead of all the secular mumbo yumbo.
For the longest time, I wanted to do a post on how to approach girls.
Who the heck is this, and why does he how a post on how to approach girls? I mean, I don't know, be a chat or something. Lord have mercy, what is this?
That are ordering a drink at the bar. So what I did is I went to the toy store and I bought some dolls. These two are the cute.
Are these like Flappy Birds? What is this? Angry Birds? You guys remember Actually, no, screw Angry Birds. You guys remember Flappy Bird? Like, I was so sad when they took Flappy Bird down from the App Store, man. Well, I didn't have an iPhone back then. I had from the Google Play Store. Oh man, those were some days. So yeah, you just gotta buy the Flappy Bird thingamabobbers, and then, all the ladies will be so attracted to you that you're gonna wish they weren't near you anymore. That's how attracted they will be to you for getting the Flappy Birds and the Angry Birds. DJ, thank you so much for sharing that. He said Class of 3000 was a great cartoon show. I used to play trombone. She became woke, if I recall, when she was with her ex. Oh boy. Well, I'm glad that I'm your Oshi. I'm always honored to hear that I'm somebody's Oshi out in the world.
Cute girls who you want to have sex with.
That was our answer.
What? Hold on, I need to replay that. Hold on. What?
For the longest time, I wanted to do a post on how to approach girls that are ordering a drink at the bar. So what I did is I went to the toy store and I bought some dolls. These two are the cute girls who you want to have sex with.
That was our...
What the heck? Yeah, he said these are the two you want to get. What the heck? Oh my gosh, dude! What? Is this real? Am I living in an alternative universe?
Or Andrew Tate back then.
MRA,
Oh yeah, I forgot about Andrew Tate. Whatever.
right-wing, conservative, privilege. They do this to move the goalposts, so then you're like, oh wait, I'm not an MRA. This is why I'm not an MRA.
That's why you don't play the game. Like, I didn't know this at the time, I was naive and stupid, but you don't fight back. You don't go like, oh no, I'm not right-wing, I voted for Bernie, I have a gay friend. Like, no, shut up, no. You just have to go, okay, and even if you're not, because literally all they...
Oh, I see powder. I did get powder. I see that shoe. Watch the Holy Ball video. She said, and yeah. Instead of, yeah, and. I see she had to take his homework and change it up a little bit. No, I'm kidding. Speaking of which, you guys should, if you're base and Christ pilled, you should totally buy my new mug. That is available up until tomorrow, and then it will come back, Lord knows when, in a couple months. So if you're looking to drink your favorite beverage while remembering your cute little pink gremlin friend here, you should totally get a Celestium mug. It is available for $20 USD, and I think it's like $8 shipping or something. And international, if you're international, I'm sorry that you have to pay international prices. I don't really control that. But you know, if you need a Celestium mug, if you are a super bean, if you have a sub on Twitch or Kick, maybe you're a YouTube member, you should totally check out the Bean Stash on Discord so you can get 20% off your next order. And you should totally get the Celestium mug that's super cute, super ceramic, microwavable safe probably. And you should totally buy it because when the Fumo comes out, you should have a mug that matches your Celestium Fumo. Not really, but you know, it's Celestium, so you should totally get a mug. And if you love coffee, if you like tea, this is for you guys. And it's not childproof, so if you're not safe around ceramic, I can't help you if you drop it. But you know, you should totally get a Celestium mug today. It will be off the shop by the end of tomorrow or Saturday or whatever at this point, because I don't remember. But limited time only, and then they will come back during my debut. So get your mugs today. I think I've got like 19 or 20 of them left. So get them before they're completely gone. Get your Celestium mug. It has cute little bean, cute little Celestium. And it's a pretty nice price too. I mean, $20 to have your favorite VTuber on them and not so expensive shipping sounds like a deal to me. And yeah, that is the Gremlin ad for today.
Have is the ists and the isms. Defending yourself from their thought-terminating buzzwords is just, it's useless. It's a waste of time. I wish I knew that back then. So this is my most viewed video ever. 10 million views. Demonetized. Haven't seen a single cent from that video. Awesome. Anyway. So we all know BuzzFeed is the internet equivalent of ass cancer. We know this, and I'm pretty sure the website is a government experiment created to test my patience. Is that a Mr. Meeksy shirt? Oh my god, dude. Back when Rick and Morty
I feel like I've seen this before. Does anybody know what this is? What show is this from?
was funny. They're known for hits like Let's Get Fat.
I hope that she took care of herself and she's in a better place now.
Women to do poses only fit gymnasts can do. Being a woman is hard because compliments and damage control the video. So without further ado, I present to you 36 questions feminists have for men. They were just pumping out videos like this constantly. Every week, another mass-produced, corpo-slop, anti-man, anti-white video.
So when you see the word white, what comes to mind?
Privilege, I think power.
Girl, get those hoop earrings off your ears before I start putting my fingers through them hoops and dragging you to the nearest psychiatric unit. Lady, take them off. You know what they say, the bigger the hoop, the bigger the...
We can never let this happen again. I don't care if Trump blows up the world, okay? They can make Israel a 51st state, as long as I never have to hear,
"Hey, fellow white guy,"
ever again.
How does it feel to be the same sex as Donald Trump?
How does it feel to be the
How does it feel like to be dumb?
same sex as someone I personally politically disagree with? The man is literally Satan to these people. Like, they could have said Hitler. They basically meant Hitler.
Did you guys see the Hitler video that's circulating on X where the white girl from the future comes in and has like a toy gun and she's like, "I'm gonna destroy you," and then Hitler's like, "We should probably watch that. I might get banned, but I'm down to watch it again."
Trump is their Hitler. It's very trendy to hate Trump right now. Oh, wow. I'm pretty left-leaning, but I've been called a Trump supporter like 6 times in the past
Is it from the Babylon Bee? I think so, probably.
few months. 6 times! 6 times! Oh, you poor baby! Try 6,000! At the time, the anti-woke, anti-SJW genre was mostly full of liberals. It was mostly liberals criticizing all of this stuff, all of this woke behavior. We all saw this as not real liberalism. This isn't the real left. The real left cares about, like, real equality and workers' rights and blah, 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 blah. We wanted to call our side out. Obviously, that didn't work, but we tried.
Why do you have to sit with your legs so wide open?
Men have balls? Oh my god.
I mean... Dude... like, women need to stop women-splaining. You know what I'm saying? Men-splaining is so 2010. It's time to fight back, man, and start telling women, stop women-splaining. You know what I'm saying? Her wearing her stupid little red hat. Like, what the heck?
Manspreading. One of the top issues people would talk about nonstop back then was men sitting with their legs slightly open on public transportation. It was seen as some, like, patriarchal, like, statement of power or some shit. Like, every week we had to hear about manspreading.
Manspreading is when a man...
Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on.
Like, every week we had to hear about manspreading.
Manspreading is...
I don't want to hear about nothing. Ma'am, you look like a soy boy. Get that nose ring out of your nose and grow your hair. You look horrendous, lady. Horrendous. Like, what? It's always these kind of people that start talking about men and this and that, and then you trying to look like one. What the heck? Oh my gosh. What? Okay, lady. I don't want to hear nothing about no mansplaining by you. Let men be men, and you go be a woman and go grow out your hair, at least to, like, past your ears. Goodness gracious.
is when a man spreads his physical body to take up as much space as humanly possible.
What happened to all these little pet issues they were all upset about? I guess like people can't afford houses now, right?
What are we getting fixed? What are you talking about? What? But yeah, like, look, at the end of the day, I'm not saying a man should go crazy and just spread all of his legs out wide for everyone to see. But, you know, you gotta, look, men and women are built differently in more ways than one. And we've gotta be respectful of that. As long as they're not, like, doing, you know, you guys remember when men used to have, like, those pants that would sag? Like, that's, like, not classy. But, you know, a little bit of space for the... Yes. Very, very yes.
They can't find jobs. I don't think they have energy to talk about the f***ing pink tax or man spreading or whatever.
Why are straight guys so obsessed with lesbians?
Wow, this chocolate bar sure is good. But you know what would make it better? Wow, another chocolate bar. 2 of a thing I like. Together. People still come to my channel to this day and leave comments on my videos like, are you the chocolate bar girl? My legacy.
Why
do I deserve to be paid less than you?
Because you don't take the jobs that will put your life on the line. Oh my gosh, you're so entitled. You're so entitled, lady. You're so friggin' entitled.
The wage gap is simply the average earnings of men and women working full-time. It does not count for different job positions, hours worked, or different jobs. It has nothing to do with the same job. It has nothing to do with discrimination.
So the reason I have a button that debunks the wage gap is because back in the day you could not escape hearing about the fucking fake-ass 77-cent wage gap bullshit. I don't think you hear about the wage gap anymore because young women are starting to out-earn young men. So that's a little awkward.
Why are women perceived as the weaker sex?
Because physically we are weaker, okay? We're built different. We do different things. Get that through your head. Did you fail biology? Oh my gosh. I want big strong men to protect me, to protect Gremlin, okay? Women know, okay, look, if you're into muscle mommies, you have a problem. But anyway, that's besides the point. Yeah, women are weaker than men physically, and that's okay. That's how it's supposed to be. Shut up! Like, look, there is nothing more great than a man who is strong and in his prime, protecting a young damsel in distress.
Average, we are. It's a fact. Trigger warning. Facts. Libs owned. Trigger warning. Facts. Okay, Ben Shapiro, calm down. I thought that was such a mic drop.
Are you intimidated by a woman who makes more money than you? That's awesome.
Because most of you are insufferable. Maybe that's why. Look, I know Shu answers these, but like I feel like if I had to watch this now, like without like Shu's commentary on top of it, I'd be banging my head against a wall answering all of these questions.
So when women make less, it's called the wage gap, but when men make less, it's just more money. Sorry, I'm like responding to the old video instead of my video. I forget how stupid these talking points were, dude. And sorry, I'm just watching these videos. I'm thinking about all the fucking people on Reddit who are like, Shoe on Head sent me down the alt-right pipeline. Really? This is what did it? How the fuck is it my responsibility if you watch milquetoast ass shit like this and start goose stepping? I went down the alt-right pipeline. I was a Nazi. First of all, no, you weren't. No, you weren't. You probably watched a Ben Shapiro owns college liberal compilations.
How the mighty have fallen. Don't listen to Ben Shapiro, Shu. Don't do it.
And then some other YouTuber years later told you that's what being a Nazi is, and that actually having the politics of a Walmart HR department is salvation. Like, can we fucking relax? I'm sorry, I don't understand the YouTubers and streamers from this era who have like trolls remorse about this shit, that feel guilty for making fun of this stuff back then because they think them making fun of this stuff gave rise to Trump and whatever. It's like, no.
No, people have had these similar values for like a long time. It's just with the internet now, you know, because of like media, you can get it to way more people. More people can share their opinions anonymously. Well, maybe not as anonymously anymore. But people have held these beliefs. Like, maybe they didn't word it that way. Maybe they weren't up in people's faces about it. But think about it. yeah, there's always been evil and liberal people throughout history, but usually I think most people are probably like more conservative, traditional. And it isn't until very recently in the last, couple decades that we're like, oh, women's rights and, all this fun jazz that has destroyed our society in less than the time that we've been on this earth, So I don't know. I don't know. It's so stupid. Like I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even joking at this point. Just repeal the 19th and we'll be fine. Maybe that's one step towards healing. Just repeal the 19th, man.
This stuff gave rise to Trump, not you reacting to it. Like, why wouldn't you make?
And yeah, Trump has been around for like a long time. Look, people who say, "Oh, this is the reason Trump." No, Trump has been around for like a minute, man. He's like, I don't know. He could probably would have been my grandpa or something. How old he is? Like, come on. We've got the old people. There's two sides to the same coin,
Of this it's ridiculous and it's counterproductive. Like, you wonder why so many
for real, Jim Farm. All this talk about women's rights. Why not talk about women's wrongs? We can be here all day for that one.
Gen Z men are further right than like boomer men. It's not because they watched a YouTuber called BuzzFeed cringe, right? It's because BuzzFeed and things like it, the media, academia, the culture that they grew up in, a reactionary movement needs something to react to. Like, this shit, as goofy as it was harmful. It was harmful to society in general, and it was harmful to like the left because this is how people saw the left. Trump wasn't elected specifically because BuzzFeed, right? Like, that's stupid. But there was this like slingshot effect against woke one. But more importantly, there was a hole in politics left from a do-nothing neoliberal neocon establishment that was just waiting.
No one's talking about the wage gap because no one is making money. I mean, well, here's the thing. What happened is that the quote-unquote oppressed have become the oppressors. So now there's no reason to talk about it as much. Now it's about how I can become I had to stop myself before YouTube bonks me off the internet. Now it's time to become trans and all of that other stuff.
To be filled by a populist, and Trump filled that hole. Trump filled America's hole. He got America pregnant.
Why did I know that she was gonna go there? Oh my gosh. I knew she was. The worst part is that I knew she was gonna go there. It was, she was setting it up. Hook, line, and sinker. Trump made America pregnant, and the baby has been birthed. Congratulations.
And 9 months later, out pops a war with Iran. And America's like, I didn't ask for this. Well, why'd you open your legs, whore? Sorry, you were asking for it. Okay, sorry. Anyway, now people online are
gosh.
like, oh, woke 2's
please.
gonna be great. Woke 2's gonna hit like crack.
If you thought we were woke before...
Oh no! Oh no! What is this? What is this? Oh no! Oh no! Oh my gosh! What the heck is this? Oh, dude! She looks like a freaking villain from one of those old style cartoons. What the heck is this? She cut her hair, big 10 head here, gray, like swept to the back, hat shaven on. Oh my gosh! Can my eyes get a refund for the last like 30 seconds? Oh my gosh! I don't like making fun of people, but ew! Oh my gosh!
I woke the beast.
I woke the beast. Surgically removed after watching this. Dear God, stop! Why do we let these people on the internet? Please just lock her up in a mental institute and call it a day.
Welcome to Woke 2.0.
Do you want Hitler too?
Oh my gosh!
Because that's how you get Hitler too. We are not doing this shit again. I would kindly advise against it. If you look at everything happening now, like literal running the world, bills being passed to merge our military with foreign militaries, a bunch of AI surveillance cameras popping up everywhere, bombs we pay for with our tax dollars against our will going to blow up children. All of this shit seems extremely petty and unimportant. But it was part of this like deeply subversive, destructive rot in society. I used to always say that culture war was a distraction from class war, and for the most part, I still kind of—
I mean, at the end of the day, if you are not part of like the top earners and the elite, you're kind of just, it's an us versus them, but they need to sedate the people, they need to sedate the populace, talk about stupid unimportant things like race and gender, and shoot me up with that HRT while you're at it, like just to keep people away from the real problems like taxes, failing infrastructure, FEMA, FDA, and all these other clowns, Fauci, and all of them. It's to distract you from the real problems so that, you know, when the real wave hits, you get completely obliterated and taken by surprise. It's pretty much it. They don't care. And look, I'm not the brightest bulb in the box, but I see the writing on the wall, Chad. I can't articulate it as nicely as Kier should, or maybe as strongly as her, but I ain't stupid either, you know? Nobody asked, are you ready to die for Israel? Dude, I'm ready for Christ to come back and for everyone to repent and bow before him. I could care less about conservative versus liberal. They're both the same thing at this point. The best way to escape the matrix is to come to Jesus and not worry about these stupid political things that clearly at this point have become a weapon on both sides in one way or another. Like truly the way out is through Christ. That is the arc of salvation, and those who do not jump on it, I mean, look, I'm not going to force you to do it, but at the end of the day, I think that Christ is always going to be the answer. Of course, we can't forget the problems that are happening on this earth, and as Christians, we should fight against it. Even if we're seen as like an alt-right Nazi fascist, whatever the world wants to call us, or, you know, from people on the right, extreme right, that, oh, you're believing in this mumbo jumbo. Meanwhile, they're both suffering from depression and either on alcohol or Xanax or something. And it's like, do you see me on either of those things? Look, my life is stressful, but at least I've got Jesus, man. He's the only one keeping me up.
I think that's true, but I can walk and chew bubblegum at the same time, you know? I could want the rich to pay their fair share and also want my children to grow up in a world where it's not socially acceptable to hate them. Yeah, these videos were a little cringe and like, I don't think they aged that poorly. Some of the jokes were really cringe and like, facts and logic, liberals. Like, pretty much do the same videos, but now they're more like organized and structural and scripted. I do the same videos, but in a more medicated sort of way. Big Vivans has taken away your millennial quirk chunguses. Big Pharma won't let me go merp. So that was that video. I thought it would be fun to do. What did you guys think? If you want to see my full, raw, unedited reaction to my first video, there is a bonus video up on my Patreon right now, link down below.
What the fuck?
Also, all Patreon members get every single video a day early, uncensored, no bleeps. I'm also doing Patreon-only live streams now, so I would love to see you guys there. Lots of stuff going on. Link down below. Join today. We want you. Join the shoe simps. Join the SS today. Also, a big thank you.
Of course she said that. Well, congratulations. Go join that, I guess.
Today's sponsor, Ground.
Alright guys, so that was Shoe on Head's video that she uploaded in the last hour. I thought it was great. Yeah, join the SS and not the SSRIs. You know that's the real medicine right there. So go check out Miss Shoe on Head, super cool YouTuber, very based in some ways, perhaps not so based in others, but overall pretty dark based if you ask me. So let me get this video. I think you guys said it was from Babylon B. I didn't read like the name of the channel, so let's see. All right. Wait, this is from a year ago and people are just reposting this now? What is going on here? Okay, so this is Liberal goes back in time to kill Mr. H, the algorithm. Is Thiago with him? The smug look on this guy's face right at the gate is wild.
So good.
He's just Bob Rossing it up in here saying, you know, happy little accidents. Blink blink. We're about to make more than just a blink blink, happy little blink blink accident. Blink blink.
I'm a time traveler from the year 2025, and I've come here to kill you, Hitler.
Oh, not again. I'm never gonna have enough time to finish these paintings with all of these time travelers trying to kill me.
Well, I'm going to succeed.
The Planned Parenthood shirt killed me. The the little Iran button, or what is this, Iran's flag? I mean, this is unfortunately the actual costume that a lot of these people wear. It's the hippie glasses, you know, white liberal woman in her mid to late 20s, early 30s with the colored cardigan and this disgusting institution here.
Before you pull the trigger, can I just ask why? Why do all of you people want to kill me?
Isn't it obvious? I'm a progressive, a liberal, a fighter for social justice.
More like a retard.
And you are
Oh, it's Palestine's? My bad. It's all the same. Violence and pain and suffering.
fascist who implemented a reign of terror. And while the effects of your policies devastated the world for decades, soon we will be able to take back the White House, and we will be able to use the government to force people to follow our great ideas.
You want to use government power to force your ideas on the populace. Me too!
Dude, it's crazy how they call like right wingers and conservatives or whatever you want to call them at this point, fascists and neo Nazis, and it's
That's fantastic.
What? No. Ugh. You and I have nothing in common. What I'm saying is there are people.
Oh, but you have more in common than you think, lady. The mirror is looking at you from a different timeline.
In our time with dangerous ideas, and we need to silence them.
Silencing those who disagree with you. I do that too! Oh, wunderbar! Oh, the Nazi movement will not die with me.
Don't give me that! I'm enlightened, and you're as bad as... well, as Hitler. Listen, what
I don't even know what the dude said, but like, yikes.
I'm trying to say is we are very close to implementing a utopia, as long as we can get rid of some certain undesirable people groups.
Yes, like the Jews.
Yes, like the Jews. Oh.
Yikes. Let's see, who do they want to get rid of now? Oh, white people, anybody who doesn't agree with their super leftist mind, anybody like right of Mao. Oh yeah, sounds very, very familiar. I'll just go swat this YouTuber here because they disagree with me. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, in the future, you also do not like the Jews?
Well, no, but we don't.
But okay, I don't think I could say that here because I'm streaming on YouTube and on Twitch, but think about it. Think about it real hard, Chad. Just think about
believe in
it.
segregating all the races like you do. I mean, except for like graduation ceremonies. And dorms. And hiring practices. Oh, and admissions policies. That sort of thing.
I too am a fan of the segregation. I'm sorry, I have to ask, is this a real firearm or is this some kind of toy for kids?
It's a flare gun. I'm trying not to support America's toxic gun culture. I'm a firm believer in gun control.
Gun control! This was one of my ideas too. Ban them from the undesirables. Yes, look here. Oh, and your shirt. This is...
Dear Lord, have mercy. These are the people that will let the criminals run with the guns out in the streets, and then when it's time to protect them, The guns are legal, and it's like, well, the criminals don't care if it's illegal. They're gonna get the guns, but then you don't have people protecting you because, oh, the regular, normal, average day person who just wants to protect themselves can't have it. Especially in like blue states where there's so much red tape. Seriously, look, this skit might be over a year old, but like, let's be honest, it is like right on point. Like, these people, I think we need to show leftists this video because it is so ironic. The picture that they're trying to paint, but they're very much the thing that they swear that we are. It's insane.
An organization founded by Margaret Sanger. Yes?
Wait,
Margaret Sanger. One of the most evil, and you know what? No offense if you're black, but like, I'm pretty sure she didn't like black people, and eugenics were meant to destroy, like, well, I mean, like, all kinds of people, but didn't they, like, she target, like, black people or something? And then it's like, well, you support Planned Parenthood, and it's like, you guys are just, I don't know, at this point, dude, it's freaking insane.
You know about Margaret Sanger?
Jawohl, of course. Oh, she's such a lovely person.
No. She's a fighter for reproductive rights, for women's empowerment,
and the eradication of undesirable populations by means of eugenics. Brilliant.
My gosh. This is insane, dude. Oh my lord have mercy, dude. These people are actually so embarrassing, man. They're so freaking embarrassing. Like, I'm about to show this to all the leftists at this point. Fair Reaper, thank you for the $5 super chat. Love the new model. Can't stick around. Oh, thank you. Hi. How are you? God bless you.
Wanted to stop in and say hi. Hope you're doing well.
We're having a ball around here, around the freaking ball.
Lady, very inspiring. I must use some of her ideas in our socialized healthcare system.
Socialized healthcare? That's not your thing. That's our thing.
No, it's very much my thing. Did you know that Nazi means National Socialist German Workers' Party? Nazi is just more catchy. Nazi.
Nazi. Chad, we are Nazi. I can't wait to show this to all the leftist VTubers and be like, hey, do you guys agree with this stuff? And if you do, I guess you're the real fascist, eh?
Just rolls off the tongue.
No. This can't be true. This has to be some sort of mistake. We are nothing alike. You're Adolf Hitler, evil right-wing fascist dictator, and I'm a feminist restorative justice advocate. And a vegetarian.
You're a vegetarian?
You vegetarians and vegans and your Beyond Burger mean. Oh, you sweet summer children.
Me too!
Okay.
Wait, was Hitler actually a vegetarian, bro? What the heck? Hey, yo!
So confused right now. I came here with a clear goal in mind to kill the most evil man to have ever lived.
Dude, they got me, bro. They're doing it. They don't want me to speak. Gremlins on the leash. Run. No. I'm in the chat. They got me. Oh my gosh, dude! My FBI agent said you're getting too close. You're getting too close, kid. Calm down.
Now that I'm meeting you in person, you're not at all what I thought you were.
You know, the crazy part is that they 9 times out of 10 they probably would say this.
And your painting is actually really good. What do you call it?
I call it Ein Reich ohne Juden.
Wow. I don't know what that means, but it sounds beautiful.
It does, doesn't it?
Dude, this is nuts, man. Oh my gosh. So, someone needs to show this to all the liberals, and I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be like, you know, he wasn't a bad guy after all. Oh, Lord have mercy. Woo! Yeah, she has poor trigger discipline. Dude, they were trying to silence me. The liberals found the video. But yeah, that was insane. I honestly, and it's sad because I know that for me, regardless of how I feel about people that I disagree with, I would never ever truly want them to be gone from this earth. Like, I might feel upset when they come after me, and sometimes like you get pushed to a breaking point, like emotionally, but at the end of the day, I believe that all life is sacred, you know, that we should love one another. Even our enemies, obviously that doesn't mean let them trample you, but you know, show them the love of God, pray for them, and you know, be there for them, man. Like, we don't need to do all this stuff, like all this violence, all of this tearing each other apart. Like, why? Humanity's so wicked, man. We really need Christ. But at the end of the day, it's just, I get so upset when, and look, at the end of the day, guys, like, my faith informs my politics, not the other way around, as some may unfortunately like to believe. But I genuinely believe that regardless of what side you may be on, whether you're Christian or not, that all life should be sacred and that we should help one another. Now, obviously, criminals need to pay for their crimes. You know, we can't be too anti, you know, whatever. At the end of the day, because there are some people that are truly a danger to society, and those are the people we really need to, but not people who have different opinions from you. You know, I would say that more traditional line of thought has been held for most of human history, and to suddenly, you know, in what, like 50, 60 years, turn that around, we are seeing the imminent collapse of humanity as it is, because in part because of this. And I think that the only way out truly is through Christ. He is the ark that we need when the storm hits once and for all. Well, I guess we are in the storm right now, and we should all, you know, be there. But it's just, I didn't know that valuing, you know, like the life of a baby or not worrying about race and trying to help one another out was like deemed this really evil thing. And sometimes I'm just so scared to talk to people because I feel like if I shared, you know, what I really think, I'm going to be labeled a Nazi or this and that. And in reality, you know, it's just thoughts that have been held by most, I would say, normal average day people throughout history. It's nothing new. It's nothing bad. But I don't know. I mean, I have fun watching the video, but it really puts into perspective that one side, it truly is a little less bad than the other. Obviously, like, I think people on the right or conservatives or whatever truly need Christ, and they try to rely more on logic and this and that and less on, you know, the spiritual. So that's like my problem with people like on the right or Republican or whatever you want to just call it. At this point is that they, you know, they're the godless right, as my good friend Mr. Uber Marshall has said, and they're in need of Christ too, man. I do think that they're closer to, you know, like traditional Christianity at the very least in terms of beliefs for the most part. But, you know, they think that their morality just comes from, you know, them being a good person and not from God at the end of the day. So that's where, you know, I have my problems with both sides of the coin. They're both pretty much the same for me at this point. If you're not with God, then, you know, we're kind of on two different coins, to be honest. But I pray for those people to come to Christ at the end of the day, regardless of what they believe in. And I'm not here to hate people or anything. I'm here to pray for them. And of course, have a little bit of fun, because we can't be all miserable up in this mug all the time, you know? We gotta show a little bit of happiness. But yeah, that was an interesting video to react to. I had a good time. But yeah, thank you for the gifted subs. Hold on, I gotta move myself around here real quick because I'm about to end streaming a little. But thank you so much for the gifted subs. Welcome in, Mama Todd. Welcome in, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you guys enjoyed the reacts. I hope you enjoyed the AI song at the beginning and all of that. Hope it was a fun stream. I know I had a good time. All right, let me move chat too. But yeah, it's crazy the way that society has gone. Look, again, I'm not very well spoken when it comes to politics, but I can see that, the love of Christ is just not in the hearts or the eyes of many people these days, and it just shows. We are in the clown circus. We are in the final act here. And I've said this before, and I'm gonna say this again, and I might sound like a pessimist, but it's not gonna get better, guys. It really, like, some things may seemingly get better, but in general, things are just gonna get so much worse from here on out. And I think that some people are on the right path, but they need Christ. No TCG unboxing. Honestly, I got a little sidetracked, and I was not expecting to react to stuff, and then I got distracted. So I may have to move the TCG unboxing to Sunday. I'm sorry, but I had a good time, honestly, talking about stuff. So I think it was worth it. But yeah, the writing is most certainly on the wall, and I really hope that I can learn more about faith and stuff to help people come to Christ, because the SSRIs aren't working, the indoctrination isn't working, the turning away from Christ as a nation is absolutely not working, and obviously, Revelation talks about how bad things are gonna get. And I think that people are looking to fill a God-sized hole in their hearts. Like, there's a void in a lot of people's hearts. And I've definitely been in this spot many times, even as a Christian. It's like, I try to, fill my days with, like, anime, or I'm watching an AI video, or I'm watching two people, debate each other and rip each other apart. But it's only when I sit down and I pray, when I start listening to, like, Orthodox chants, maybe once in a blue moon, get some incense, and put some incense in the room, that I feel truly calm, that I truly feel at peace. When I'm worried about too much of the worldly stuff, or I get, like, swept up in it, I feel no peace in my heart. And I think overall, there's just this restlessness that people are trying to, sedate, and it's not working. It really is not working. And again, I'm not here to force you to become a Christian, but I think so many people's lives would be better off if they truly embraced Christ. Because being a Christian is not easy, guys. You have to, like, really, like, die to yourself, and that means, trying to push away the earthly passions, which I fail greatly at too much lately. And, just spending time in prayer, reading scripture, reading the church fathers, and seeing kind of how they lived. I'm not saying that, as a lay person, go be a monastic and live up in Mount Athos or something. But what I am saying is that we should definitely take our walks with Christ more seriously, so that the love of Christ and the Holy Spirit can truly indwell in us, so that others, may see that and they can follow it. It's fun to make fun and point and laugh, but even that gets tiring, bro, because it's like, how many more times are we going to see the same thing happen over and over again? How many more times are we going to see real people self-destruct and implode their lives over something that they could have avoided had they just, maybe given their life over to Jesus for just a minute here? And, medicine isn't going to fix it. Your antidepressants, your alcohol, that's not going to do anything for you. That's a band-aid over a bullet hole, over the greater spiritual problem and emptiness that we face in our hyper-materialistic, hyper-individualistic society, and all this politics. Like, I'm not saying we can avoid it as Christians, but, a lot of that, I think, has governed the lives of Christians in different ways, whether they know it or not. And I don't know, man. It's so sad. It's heartbreaking to see the state of humanity as it is. And, we should never, ever force anybody into their beliefs, but rather show them, I think, through our own lives and our own testimony, that Christ can, in fact, do something. He can transform your life if you let him. And there is a peace that is very indescribable, I think, when I'm really, like, focused on Christ in my walk and bringing that to other people. And I genuinely believe that with everything that I've gone through, I would not have made it out alive if it weren't for Jesus, to be really, like, honest with you, and for the amazing people in this community as well. So I just want to encourage you guys, if you're feeling lost, if you're black pilling perhaps even, that you don't black pill that you don't give in to this darkness, because even though there's darkness in this world, there is a light that has, you know, his hand stretched out for you, and he died for you on the cross a very long time ago so that you could have, you know, a chance at salvation, at a chance at peace that the world will never ever give you, not in a million years. No matter if you go to the casino and blow all your life savings away, or you play that gacha for like 5 hours and you drop $3,000 on gacha waifus or something, you know. Not that I have, but at least not in one sitting. So you know, I appreciate you guys being here and everything. I hope that that encourages you. And if you're looking into the faith, because you stumbled upon my channel, I know your favorite Oshi, your favorite chud out there, probably not a Christian, but you know, I hope I'm your favorite chud Christian. That gives you a little bit of hope here, you know, reflecting the hope of Christ. Yeah, I spent $3,000 and got your waifus. Someone did a highlighted message. I probably didn't see it. Metal Snake, can we raid out to Scarlet Bell? She is in fact a friend of mine, or at least beautiful sister in Christ. Yes, friend. She made another 3D model I have. I'm cycling through models like they're candy. I will think about it. I will indeed think about it. And then we have another highlighted message. This is from Flaming Cam. Honestly, Celestium, I probably shouldn't say this, but I got into a very heated political argument with my half-nephew some weeks back. And the peak of it is when he said he'd end a certain politician on the right if he could, and I had to calm him down. I think I hit him when I told him. He called me an extremist when he was talking about ending. Oh my. That's intense. I don't think you had to hit him, but that's the problem these days, right? With politics, it's become so extreme. Look, and I think some people truly are wrong in the way that they're thinking. It should probably be locked up, but you know, ending someone's life over that is kind of like, unless they're truly causing bodily harm to someone and they are meditating on it, I don't think that there is a reason to do that. But people have become so radicalized in their beliefs that they can't see the human in the other person. And you know, it's social media, right? We're semi-anonymous. And so it creates that layer between us and other people. Like, we're so connected, we're actually disconnected. And I to explain that sort of paradox is that, yeah, we get to see all these things happening around the world, and we're so connected with the news, let's say in like the Middle East or something, but we're not close to anyone because we're hiding kind of behind the screen, and there is no real human connection. And once you introduce that physicality, once you bring in that reality, it really shakes you up, because it's a real human being. When you don't see the real human being behind, you know, the glass, you don't care. They're another number, they're another username, and we begin to dehumanize each other. And I'm not saying we can't use the internet, or yeah, just shut down the internet. I'm not saying that, but you know, it is something that I've noticed, and I've even had to stop myself and remember before sending a comment or saying something online is like, you know, there are humans behind that screen who have feelings. Even if I greatly disagree with them and would like to put them in a padded room, you know, they are also in need of Christ, right? They're a sinner just like I am, who is in need of a savior, right? We live in a broken world. So that's where I might differ from, like, you know, let's say Leaflet or Kirsch or Rev. Not saying that they don't have like empathy or love, but I know that they've been tested so hard that at this point it's kind of like, and I've noticed this with Leaf a little bit sometimes, is like kind of nuclear, but in the opposite direction. And while I don't blame her for the way that she thinks, I think as a Christian, we have that kind of railguard where we should avoid going nuclear in the opposite direction, even if deep down inside I think they might deserve it. You know, we are not, who are we to, you know, obliterate the life of another person? We are no one to do that. We're not God. Now, obviously, criminals are a different thing, but people, again, that are very sick in the head and perhaps haven't done anything to bodily harm someone else, I think we gotta still be careful and remember that they're people too. But it's hard, man. Some days it's just like, are you people actually human, or what the heck is going on? Y'all possessed by some demons or something. It's crazy. But yeah. truly believe that Christ is, you know, the Messiah, the Savior, that he is God, that it's great, whatever, that, you know, think the tenets of Christianity are real, but then when they're challenged with something that is another tenet of Christianity and they refuse to follow it, or say that, oh, you're a sky daddy or whatever, that's where I'm like, you know, you can say all of this, oh yeah, Christianity is good, but you're not living it out. Like, being a Christian is not easy, and I'm not saying this like, oh, persecution complex, but truly, you know, self-sacrifice is a big thing in like Christianity, obviously without being stepped on, but you know, truly seeing the love in people despite how broken humanity is, I think is something that is lost on a lot of like glimpse of it, but you don't fully like begin to understand it, because he changes you in a way that, yes, you acknowledge the evils in the world, but you still pray even when the world is trying to shred you into a million pieces and send you to the dogs, you know? That doesn't mean you never call it out and just take it as it is, but I don't know how to explain. It's like you handle it in a very different way than someone who's in the world and is ready to commit violence or destroy someone's whole, you know, existence, you know, in varying ways, you know? That's not like the first thing that you think about, I think, as a Christian, if you are relatively sane in the head, right? But anyway, you've been tested too hard for years, Celeste. I mean, ever since I came back to Christ, truly like 2 years ago, man, I've gone through like so many lows in my life, but it's been worth it. I mean, some are self-inflicted, of course, but he has been my lifeboat throughout everything, and I've been able to meet a lot of amazing people and have a lot of opportunities that I don't think I would have had I not trusted him in the end and let go of the past that I had that I was holding on to, you know? Yeah, some people can be saved, Dante. The Bible, I think, without saying it, makes it very clear, you know, like all direct in your face. There are definitely people who will not, I think most people will not be saved. If we're talking from a Christian soul point, but then obviously, you know, outside of religion, there are some people that at the end of the day will choose destruction. There's only so much you can do for them. You know, you got to let them go. Let people kind of, if they want to blow up their lives in the end, you cannot force them to do that. But that doesn't mean you don't pray for them. You should absolutely still pray for them, because you never know. Maybe in the future they might change, and Lord willing, it's before they close their eyes forever in this life, you know? Stream is lagging. Oop. They don't like the Jesus talk. Don't worry, guys. Lalas will be probably editing some of this, so if the stream is lagging, hopefully the recording is not, but I think it might be actually. Let me close Chrome real fast. Chris is bringing some good friends to help you through a lot. Yeah. And, you know, Alex, you're still welcome in my community, even if you're agnostic. So don't feel like you need to be Christian to be in the Celestium community. All people are welcome. You know, just as long as we're respectful to each other. That's pretty much all I really ask. You know, if you're not Christian, and just to be open and honest with you guys, I am an Orthodox Christian. So I may be looking at, you know, Christianity from a quite different lens than most of my peers who are Protestant, which is fine. I don't hate them at all, and I love them very much, and I would spend time with them regardless of denomination. But, you know, I'm going to encourage people to come to Orthodoxy to, you know, that. So, let's see. Also, thank you guys for this. I had to close Chrome for a second because it seems like the stream is lagging a little bit, which I don't know why, but I guess it's how it's going these days, you know. But thank you for the subs. Appreciate it. Let me read this out real fast. Stealing Souls, thank you for the 5 gifted. Advocate, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate you a lot. Thank you, Ludios and Devil Archon, for the follows. I appreciate you guys. And on Kick, I think I saw some subs too, but right now my dashboard, or Kick seems to be down right now. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, it's probably because my VPN kicked in. But thank you for the subs on Kick. I really appreciate you guys, and I'm sorry. I will not get to see that, so I feel really bad now. Because my VPN is not letting me get in. I think that's what's causing my lag right now, is that I'm on a VPN. I keep forgetting to disable it right before. Iron Forcer, thank you for the $1 Rumble rant. Thank you very much. Appreciate your support there, Rumble. And thank you guys for your support on YouTube as well. If you super chatted or anything, or became a YouTube member, I really appreciate you guys a lot. I don't deserve your kindness, but it's very much appreciated. But yeah, that's pretty much me yapping here today. And I had a good time on stream. You guys were amazing. Let me see if there was a super chat or anything that I might have missed. Oh, I might have missed a few, actually. No, I did read these odds. I just didn't give them a heart. Let me give them all a heart right now. But alright, yeah, I think that was a pretty good stream. Thank you guys so much for your time today. And if you guys want to hang out and be part of my community, I do have a Discord server, discord.gg/Celestium. We do have a verification process because unfortunately we've had a lot of bad actors. So if it gets confusing, feel free to DM ModMail directly and we can help you with verification. We have a Pal World server that's completely free. If you guys want to join that and you're enjoying Pal World, please feel free to join my community. We'd love to have you. We also have a Cobblemon server as well, thanks to Dez. So
$5 through Super Chat.
thank you, Hansha.
For the prayers and the stream. I'll give you lots of love even though you're a woodwind player.
Oh, thank you. God bless you. I appreciate that $5 super chat. But yeah, that is my community, and if you guys haven't subscribed to me already, I have been uploading much more often thanks to Lalas, who is one of my newer editors on the, new editor on the channel for long form. Blake is still doing my short form, and I just realized I don't have any short form for this week. So, thank you guys for your support. Your super chats, your donations, buying on stuff on my store, my merch, does help me continue to pay the people that support me. So obviously, when you support me, you're supporting a wonderful little team that I have, and yeah, I really don't deserve you guys' kindness, so thank you very much. And again, if you guys haven't already, make sure to get my mug. You only have until tomorrow to pick it up, and then it's going to be gone for quite a few months, and then I think after that it's just going to be gone forever. So if you would like to support the Bean Queen, get your ceramic mug today, which I believe is microwavable safe. Hopefully doesn't explode in the microwave. You should totally get one. It's $20 plus shipping, and I've got other merch that's coming in the upcoming months for my 2.0 debut, which if you've seen my new design, I hope you enjoy it. And again, thanks to you guys, I'm able to do these projects and all of that. So check out celestiumshop.com and make sure to get part of the newsletter so you know when the next merch drop happens. And of course, I'll be sharing it on X and all that stuff. So make sure to follow me on all of my platforms. I love you guys very much, and I'm gonna figure out who we're gonna raid out to on X. I mean, not X, on Kick. And oh wait, I can't open Kick right now because my VPN has kicked in. So pain and suffering. Anyway, I guess we'll just raid out on Twitch then today. God bless you guys. Have a good night, and I will be back on Sunday. I might be back on Saturday because I promised to help out with a charity, but we'll see if I stream. If I stream on Saturday, it'll probably be in the evening, like around 4. So, yeah, if Scarlet Bell is streaming still, I can go ahead and give her a raid here on Twitch. Where is her thing? All right, we're gonna go ahead and read out to Scarlet Bell. Thank you guys so much for your time. God bless you. Have a good night. Make sure to give me a follow everywhere. Get my merch and support the Pink Gremlin. God bless you and bye.